Yo, okay, I think we did everything. Yo, Super Hideo, I'm sorry, I'm my bad. I like that you're always. Thank you for being here on time. Yeah, I just got out of the shower, so you know me. I'm like, you know me. Yeah, you know me. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. How's your Tuesday? Super Hideo, I need to immediately hear your Michael Jackson thoughts on the movie, because you said, I mean, if you didn't watch, I mean, if you happen to watch the VOD, I'd be stoked to hear what you thought of mine. I could reset him. I don't mind if you didn't have the time. But yeah, I remember you were saying like, I loved it, and I'm like curious to hear what you think. But how you doing, dude? By the way, I'm sorry. Immediately was like, I want to hear. But yeah, I just got out of the shower. My bad, so I just got out of the shower. I was all super sweaty and stuff like that. So I was like, let me take a shower real quick. And I just got back from the gym. It was cool. What's happened? I'm about to go to a show. I'll probably end the stream like 30 minutes early because I'm gonna go to another show tonight. You know the Papo 2004 guy I keep talking about? He's playing a show 10 minutes from me. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, I'm kind of, a lot of my buddies that said they also want to go were like, actually, it's a Tuesday, man. I don't know if I want to go anymore. I'm like, I feel it. But I think I'm gonna just pull up anyways because I'm like, when else am I gonna see him? Because he's like one of those artists that I'm like confident. I'm like, if I don't see him right now for $20, it's gonna be 200,000 tomorrow. You know what I mean? So let me go. But yeah, I got everything all set up. Everything should be working, but yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm about to pack orders. Thankfully, orders are going really, really good. We have about I think 26 since yesterday. I'll probably be doing that all night tonight. So that's dope. And Suedale says, completely understandable. Tuesday's been good. I've been chilling all day. The movie, everything you said, 100% agree. Face value, I enjoy the theatrical sense of the movie, but missing stuff, I would have solidified the entire movie. Okay, I'm glad you agree with me, because I was like, I felt so bad. You came on Sunday and you're like, dude, the movie is so good. And I was like, fuck. But dude, okay, I'm glad to hear Tuesday's going good. And I'm glad you agree with me on the movie. But yeah, to your point though, it was theatrically really cool. Like, I don't know, it was cool. Like, I did have, fun watching it. Like, it was definitely a movie worth watching. Like, I don't know, remember we were talking about Marty Supreme? That was like, dude, I want my money back from watching that. But Michael Jackson movie was definitely worth the $30 I paid throughout the night to watch it, you know what I mean? So yeah. All right, so where are we at? We got oh dang. Well, what's cool is and somebody else is like, legit, I didn't know him about buying a music label and that, including the Beatles, I've heard. Yeah, so Michael Jackson became like, a lot of people didn't like the fact that he had so much money that, if I'm not mistaken, he bought all of most of Sony publishing. So he ended up having the money to buy Sony publishing. So he ended up owning the Beatles catalog and stuff like that because I mean, he just was built like that. And apparently he was very business savvy. If you listen to other musicians talk about Michael Jackson, they would always say that he really would do these power plays. If you made him mad, he'd be like, I'll just buy everything. I'll just buy your entire entity. You know what I mean? So it's pretty wild. But yeah, he owned the Beatles catalog and stuff like that. And eventually I think the estate lost it because I think Sony ended up buying it back after a while. So yeah, so it was pretty wild. Michael Jackson's kind of like that. But Rosa says, hi Rosa, good to see you. How you doing? How's your Tuesday? How you doing? Yo, Diggly, dude. I love your name so, Diggly. How you doing, dog? How's your Tuesday? Thanks for stopping by. I said Ladeo, Bruce Wayne type beat. Yeah, no, for real though, yeah. Yeah, Michael Jackson was really built like that. They would definitely do some stuff. Plus because he even had the fake voice, Bruce Wayne had the I'm Batman. Apparently Michael Jackson's high-pitched voice wasn't his real voice. All of his friends would be like, nah, he talked like a normal person, low-key. So yeah. Oh shit. Logan got another Monster Shape Zero. That's funny. Probably got one for a friend. But it's been a nice Tuesday. I'm glad to hear, Roses. Because I remember you saying Sunday that you were like, I'm not feeling the best. So I'm glad to hear that things are doing a lot better for you, Roses. But Chose, good to see you, Chose. Yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you. How you doing? How's your day going? And okay, I was looking at myself in the camera. I was like, what? And Eli says, hi. What's up, Eli? Good to see you. How's your art going, Eli? How you been? How you feeling? And Diggly says, I've been jamming out all day, playing a bunch of Hollow Knight. That's what's up, Diggly. That's what's up. That's super what's up. Yeah, I still gotta get on Hollow Knight when I get the chance. Yeah, I need like I just don't have the time to play games for like a minute. I'm so busy going to the gym, getting ripped. I was actually talking to a buddy last night and they were like, yeah, I'm trying to go back to the gym too. I'm trying to get yoked. That's never been my goal though. I'm not trying to get like buff. I don't know. I've been feeling healthy. It's nice to wake up every day and be like, dang, I could just literally like ninja jump out of bed if I wanted to, you know what I mean? So yeah. All right, we're about to print out a whole bunch of orders. Eli says it's been going good. I actually had a piece of mine at a student art show. Hey, that's so sick, Eli. Congrats on that. That's super dope. And I'm glad to hear it's going good too. But that's super sick. It's in a student art show. What was the piece? Like if you could describe it. But Laggy dude, hey yo, it's Groovy. What's up, Laggy? Good to see you. How you feeling? How you doing? And I saw normally I try not to like dox people when they join. I don't know why the chat started showing everyone who joins on Instagram, my bad. But dude, Logan, if you're watching, good to see you. I saw you just made another free CD order. I'm gonna pack it first if you're here for a little bit. Oh, okay, yeah. Logan, yo, I gave a history teacher the CD, so that's why I bought another one. Okay, yeah, sick. Well, thank you for another one. I'll give you a bunch of stickers again. I'm like literally I was giving him a lecture on Future Funk. That's funny, Logan. But yeah, I'm printing out all the orders right now, and I'll do yours first. And yeah. And I'll give you some stickers so you can give your history teacher. Tell them I say, thanks for liking my stuff. And that's cool, you're trying to get them into Future Funk. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty sick. You guys, since they are into history, you should give them the Nobody Here documentary. I bet they'd be stoked to hear about it if they get into it. Because then it's literally the history of Vaporwave. But Diggly says, I got my package recently and I decorated my water bottle. Hey, that's what's up. Good to see it. I'm glad to hear you got your water bottle decked out. Yeah, same here. I don't know if you can see mine, but mine's also all my own stickers on it, dude. That's sick. Heck yeah, Diggly. I'm glad you got it. Did everything come safe and sound, Diggly? Hope so. And Laggy, this is Big Lots. I know it's Big Lot. I don't know. I just try to mix usernames just because people don't know. But dude, how you been, dude? It's been a minute. How you feeling, dude? Yeah, I mean, for Instagram, I don't know. Do you prefer for Instagram Big Lots or Laggy? I don't know, just because everyone else. My bad, Big Lots. But yeah, dude, how you been? Yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna say Laggy and I, we pretty much like spent all of COVID together in a Discord server. So like we're super close. That's the mega homie. But Logan says it's because Teacher Appreciation Day on May 5th, so it probably won't come till then. That's why. Oh, okay, I feel that. I was talking to him about it, and he saved it on his notes. Okay, sick, Logan. Hopefully they like it. And Siblio says that would be an awesome start in Discovery. Yeah, just to start with the documentary, the Vaporwave documentary. Yeah. But what's it called? Rosa says, how was the live chat? Oh, you know, Logan says I was passing out stickers like hotcakes. Oh, sick. Okay. My algebra teacher has a Mushroom Zero sticker on a water bottle. That's so crazy. Heck yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear everyone in your schools would be like, yo, Groovy. That's dope. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate it. But Roses, how was the jazz show? Yeah, I want to talk about it a bunch. Yeah, if you don't mind, Roses, give me 2 seconds to catch up on chat real quick, and then I'll get into that because you know there's like a whole story behind it. Usually, like yeah, but I mean this way it's not that big of a deal, but you know what I'm trying to say. But what's it called? Actually, I'll just yeah. So I'm sorry, Roses. Okay. Logan says, bro, my teacher emailed me that he broke his jewel case. Oh no, yeah, that's the thing about jewel cases. They're so fragile. I wish they had made like heavy duty ones, but yeah. How's it even happen? Dude, they break easy, low key. Like I've even had like, literally I was packing an order once and I just like lightly tapped it and it just go, and I was like, what the heck? Yeah. Sometimes sometimes it's like, I don't know. And like, you can't really buy, they don't make heavy duty jewel cases to my knowledge. So yeah, so you have to like, yeah, I'm not surprised. But Big Lots Laggy says, what's it called? IG Live is wild and no worries, dude. Okay, yeah, for sure. Well, I'll go the other, you know, between the two. Like I said, I was thinking about you the other day. I've been all right. Hope you've been doing well. I'm glad you've been thinking about me, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm always thinking about everyone in Rosewood all the time, low-key. I was just talking to Gio, actually, because, oh, shit, I said his real name. But Vaporwave Shine, because they're still in my little email thing, so every once in a while, just to, like, mess with me, they'll send me, like, the most, like, cursed meme. I'll reply with the other cursed meme. I think I won the last one, because I sent him the one of, you know, the guy from King of Queens? And, like, he's, like, going, like, the little shrugging thing, and he's like, well, there's one where, like, someone photoshopped, like, huge boobs on him. I said that to Vaporwave shot, and he was like, what the fuck? It was hella funny. So I won the meme battle this time between me and Vaporwave. It's another mutual friend between me and Big Lutz. But Digley said, everything came fine. It was really dope seeing the mailman Groovy stickers. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Well, yeah, if you're in the Kaiju Club, I have like some, you know, because like the Kaiju Club is like, essentially I'm just sending you like a bunch of like emails, like, you know, mail. So I made a bunch of mailman stickers just for Kaiju Club members. So yeah, dude, I'm glad to hear you like them. But yeah, and Botanical Milk, thanks for stopping by, dude. My bad, I'm catching up. We just started, so I'm like, what's up, everybody? Yeah. What's it called? Botanical Milk says, yo, I wanted to ask, didn't you make the song Alien Power based on the notes of another song? I just listened to I'm in Love by Evelyn King, and some of the notes kind of sounded similar. Yeah, but thanks for asking, dude, and thanks for stopping by. Hope your Tuesday's going good. Yeah, so for Alien Party, I made it just based off the MIDI. So all like the instrument choices was all like VSTs was me, and I like chopped it up and rearranged it. So like it is heavily borrowed off like a MIDI from a sample pack. So what happens with some of like the sample packs is low key they'll just reinterpolate popular songs. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm in Love by Evelyn King sounds very similar, because it could have been the dude who sold the sample pack wrote all the MIDI, like the notes for the song, and just based it off of I'm in Love, and then I come along and I plug it into all my computer stuff and I rearrange it and stuff. So then it would somewhat, you know what I mean, it'd be like an interpretation of an interpretation, you know what I mean? So that being said though, when I rewatch the VOD, I'm gonna look up I'm in Love by Evelyn King. So when I rewatch the VOD, look that up, future me. But yeah, so yeah, so that's how Alien Party came about. But you know, I put some extra stuff in, move some stuff around. I might change like you know, if an instrument's like a horn, I might change it to like a piano because I think it sounds better. So yeah, so it's like a whole, yeah, I'd have to like go back in time and like film myself making it to tell you every change I did, but I did a lot. So, but the MIDI probably sounds similar. But Cherry Cola says, what's up, Party Kaijus? What's up, Cherry Cola? Good to see you. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And Big Lot says, Kevin Smith. Yeah, Kevin Smith. I always forget their name. I don't know why. And Superdale says, I shouldn't vividly know what that looks like, but dude, I mean, honestly, same. I don't know why, but it's like been one of my favorite memes in like the past year. When I found that, I was like, who did this? You know what I mean? Who did this? And like you said, that's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, that's how me and Vaporwave try and talk these days, is just through memes in the Kaiju Club. But we keep in touch. And Potato Milk says, that's crazy. It's just making music. It's fun. Yeah, I'll be honest. I've only done that for a couple songs, because honestly, it's just kind of annoying to do, because then it's like you have to take all the MIDI, you gotta move stuff around, you gotta find all the VSTs, and like when you trying to get a sample, like the people who sell like sample packs, they tend to have like these $3,000 VST setups specifically for like doing orchestral or like crazy, you know, or they'll have the actual hardware. So like, you know, all my little like, oh, I found this little free VST tend not to sound as good. So I try to get just straight WAVs of samples, but every once in a while you find a MIDI that you're like, dude, I'll put in the extra like 5 hours to like, you know, I guess I don't know what the right word is, like sequence it myself. And then do that. So I did it for Alien Party and Outer Space Date. Outer Space Date 2 was also, I just had MIDI for that. And then I took some parts out, moved it around, yada, yada. Had to find my own horn VSTs that I never had before. But yeah, I like how they came out. They're super jazzy. So yeah. Thank you, Botanical Milk, I appreciate it. But Big Lot says, interpolate and extrapolate are my two favorite words. Yeah, they are really fun. They are fun words for sure. But Cherry Cola says, hi again. And who is it? Good to see you. Yo, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I think did I just reply to you this morning? I think I did. But yeah, how you doing? How's your Tuesday? And Logan says, what's your favorite sound font? Personally, it's the PVZ one for me. Oh, sound font. My bad if I'm getting this wrong, but do you mean like, because I know there's like, you know, the Nintendo 64 sound font, or are you referring to certain VSTs? Because I don't know, when it comes to like music technology language, honestly, I use the stock plugins. Me and Sky, I don't know if Sky's here, but me and Sky are both big on stock plugins. I just be using stock plugins, stock FL, EQ. Like maybe once a year, I'll watch like the Andrew Wong video. I'm like, best VSTs of the year. And then I'll go ahead and like buy one a year, maybe. Otherwise, I'm using all stock plugins. But who is this? I'm just dealing with some possible chest issues. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear. That's a bummer. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. I hate like, I don't know, whenever I get chest tightness, that like bugs me. So I hope you're able to like figure it out, you know, stretch out your chest. I don't know what you need to do, but I hope you feel better. You can stop by a doctor or something, go to urgent care if you can. But yeah, I'm sending you well wishes. I'm sending you my energy. Who is it? But yeah. But okay, Roses. Oh, Logan says, no, I mean sounds and samples from different consoles and games. In that case, probably Super Nintendo, I'm not gonna lie. Super Nintendo, I think, like if I could just say a console, I like Super Nintendo's like instruments the most. Like for some, I don't know, just because it's like peak nostalgia for me, because I grew up most on the Super Nintendo. And the Game Boy also is pretty lit, because I built that Game Boy emulator, so now I like have a ton of like fondness for that. Like the Link's Awakening soundtrack for like Game Boy Color, and Mega Man 2 soundtrack for Game Boy Color is pretty bonkers good, low key. But who is it says, thank you, I might do that soon. Okay, sick. I'm glad to hear. Yeah. So I'm the type of person too where you have to like bug me to go to the doctor. So yeah. Like I finally got like my first doctor's appointment in like a few years, like I think in the next month, just because I moved up to Arizona and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm healthy. But I'm not though, because my stomach. So I've been putting that off for way too long. So I might finally figure out what's going on with my stomach. And Logan says, sample packs technically can count. Sega does, but Nintendo don't. Yeah, those are peak. Sick, yeah. Yeah, Sega also has some crazy sound fonts too. You make a great point. But Roses, thanks for letting me catch up on chat first, so I can talk about the jazz show. Yes, so Roses, jazz show was super sick. After the last stream, I ended it early. I ended up like, my thing is, since Cherry Cola, since I like freeform all my hair, I ended up having like a bunch of like baby hairs in the front, so I ended up like having an afro and just like the front part of my hair, and the rest is like dreadlocks. It's kind of silly. But so I fixed up my hair a little bit, put on the new hair lock refreshener, so my hair smells like peppermint. And then yeah, so it was cool. I was meeting up with my buddy, supposed to meet up with Newport, my buddy A Greg, but Newport had work the next morning, so they couldn't make it. But the A Greg still pulled up, and yeah, the A Greg was like, "This is so sick." But so I got there first, and then pretty much I was waiting outside for them. But they're like, "Oh, I forgot my phone charger," and I was like, "Okay, that's fine." So I went inside for a little bit, and then it was really cool. Someone just randomly came up to me and was like, "Oh, hey, I really like your hair," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." It was like, it was like this one woman. She seemed really nice, but she was with her friends, and they just kept like, she was like on the passing. She was just like, "Hey, I love your hair," and just kept walking. And I was like, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Thanks." So that was really nice. That made me feel, that was really thankful for that. I was like, "Hey, thank you." And then so that happened, and then the jazz show was cracked, like good. Like as soon as I walked in, there was like a soul singer there, and they were just like going for it. I posted on my story, but like the first thing I posted on my story was like, it was so good. It was like honestly even better than last time. It was crazy. And then Egrig pulled up, and then we were just catching up, watched like a couple sets, and Egrig was like, "This is so crazy good." And I was like, I'm telling you. So now I'm like 2 for 2 for like crazy good shows in Phoenix for me and my buddies. So I'm pretty hyped on that. And then yeah, Big Lots drive-by compliments rule. I know, right? Yeah, I wanted to, hey, you know what? I'm single right now. I was like, hey, hit up your boy. But at the same time, I was like, nah, she'd probably just be nice. So I was like, let me not. So yeah. So yeah, to your points, Big Lots, drive-by compliments do super rule. So that was really cool. And what's it called? What was I gonna say? Oh, Roses, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, and that's what I was gonna say. So from all the years of skating, like, because I got there early, so like if I stand for too long, my knee, especially at shows, my knees start to hurt, because I'm just there like this the whole time, just like, hey, you know what I mean? So then, because I'm bouncing around, my knees start to hurt really bad. So then I was like, hey, Craig, like, I know the show is so good, but can we just hang out outside for a little bit so I can sit down? And Greg was like, yeah, sure. So then me and Greg just pretty much were catching up for like a good like 2 or 3 sets. And then because we both showed up kind of late, at the last second, like, all right, cool, we should go inside a little bit before it's over. So we went in, there's only 1 set left. We're like, oh shit, we fucked up. I was like, I'm so sorry, my knees hurt. He's like, no, it's fine. Like, I got to see, it was like, I got to see a bunch of good music, and you could, because it's like inside of a club and they have speakers and stuff, you could hear everything outside, like pretty good. It's just, you can't feel like the energy is not as like, oh my God, when you're outside, but still, it was a good time. So after that, yeah, we just talked a lot about that. Low-key, I was like talking a lot about keeping it real, a lot about the history of astrology, so that was pretty cool. I was putting her on to like how it started in what's it called? Like especially like the Islamic Empire, how they were like using it and stuff like that, so that was really cool. And yeah. And then after that, yeah, we went home, and it was a good night. And then I packed like a bunch of orders. I packed orders until like 7 in the morning. So yeah, because I got home around like 2, and then because we had so many on Sunday, I like literally packing orders. Like the sun came up at like 7:30 when I went to bed. It was like crazy. But Cherry Cola, which hair perfume do you use? I got you. I'm gonna go grab it. Also, oh, you can't see it on this, but I have like a bucket because my air conditioner leaks water for some reason. So yeah. Ooh. This is the one I end up getting. Cherry Cola. I don't know if you can see that well. Oh, you can't, but it's called Lock Sanity, Rose Water, and Peppermint. It's on Amazon. So yeah, that helps. And it smells pretty good. And it's not like, you know, like too oily. It's not too sticky, which I appreciate. So yeah. But what I do is I just like spray my scalp and like rub it in. And then I put some like, so I spray my scalp, rub it in, and then I'll put all my hair down and I'll spray it around my hair and I'll just like, you know, like, I guess put like pause, but I'll stroke it a little bit with all the stuff in. Yeah, we're good to go. But Rosa says they gotta have seats available if they want to take a moment to rest. Yeah, Roses. Yeah, all the seats are just outside, so they do have like a ton of places to sit. And honestly, inside they do too. It's just like I think, you know, there's so many people there that you know, like people are already sitting down. They already like take all the tables like as soon as the show starts. And I think they even sell tables too. So if you wanted to like have a booth for you and your homies just to hang out, they'll sell you, but like $300. You know what I mean, for the night. So yeah. And but I'm glad to hear it's a good one. Cherry Cola and Dark Ray, good to see you, dude. I just replied to you last night, I think, right? Yeah, I answered comments. So yeah, how you doing, Dark Ray? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. How's your Tuesday, Dark Ray? But Rosa says, simply Dale, Ayo Lamau. I know, yeah. I knew. I was giving you the layup for the Ayo. Simply Dale, I'm not gonna lie. But Rosa says, I remember as a kid, my legs couldn't handle crossing my legs together, and it was embarrassing finally saying something. I don't know if that's just me, although I was one of the few tallest kids. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I know you were tall. That's cool. Because I know, it's just, you know, because when you like talk to people online, you're always like, I wonder how tall they are. So yeah, that's why I don't know if you remember, Rose, but there was one time where I was like, do I look short? Because like they have the camera up. Because I'm actually kind of tall. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, especially because I have the desk raised and everything too. So I'm like, I wonder if I make myself look really short. But yeah, I feel you on crossing your legs. Yeah, I mean, same low key. Oh, this is tall people problems. You know what I mean? For all the good things we have, we definitely got some like first world problems of like, man, why are my legs so long? You know what I mean? So yeah. But Rose says, oh, that's good. There's options. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the options is definitely appreciated. All right, Logan, I printed out all the these orders. I'm gonna print out yours right now though. So we're doing yours first. Ugh. There we go. So then we'll organize these after we do Logan, just because Logan's been waiting. Yeah, what's funny, Roses? You actually do look short, but I don't think about it over that fact. Okay, cool. Well, that's funny. I don't know. Well, if you ever see me in person, just know I'm like actually tall. So if you ever see a really short dude that looks like me, that's not me. I'm the really tall dude that looks like me. But that's funny. Also, I think my cats are mad at me because low-key, I bought some canned food I didn't like. So I was like, I'll just feed it to the cats. Because it's like, you know, canned salmon. I'm like, you know, cats eat salmon. And yeah, they looked at it this morning like, this isn't my normal slop. How dare you give me not slop? And Cherry Cola says, for me, I have to man spread because I'm uncomfortable and actually hurts to sit with my legs closed. I'm a girl. I feel that, yeah. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Same, because yeah, sometimes it's just not comfortable. You know what I mean? It's just not comfortable because yeah. And it's also from all the skating, like I feel anyone with leg issues, because same. Super same. All right, cool, I gotta get this marker. All right, Logan, a quick little message. Being by the streams and the support But Cherry Cola says, my mother tried to train me and my older sister out of it. Me and my sister still do it, lol. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think it's, you know, important to be comfortable and like listen to your body. So like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm a dude, so I can't speak on it too much. I try not to speak on. But in my opinion, I think you're fine. I think you're all right. But sick. All right. Cherry Cola, lol, yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's all that. We can talk about how Jermaine's doing real quick, because all we gotta do now at this point is just put stickers inside of Logan's CD. Jermaine's doing good. It's only been 2 days, you know, but Jermaine's so large. So yeah, the thing that I noticed that's kind of weird is well, I don't know if you can see it too much, but like the base, I don't know if it's kind of gotten like whitish. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if like Jermaine's trying to strengthen their like trunk, because like they're like, dang, I got a whole lot of leaves I gotta hold up with this. But also these bottom leaves at the bottom, like they're not getting much sunlight, so I think Jermaine's starting to like let them go, or like, you know, grow light, because like literally Jermaine's so tall now, it's like I can't even get the little bottom leaves, don't even get any light because all the top leaves are like taking everything. So yeah, but Jermaine's doing really good. Rosie says, yippee, Jermaine. I know, right? So glad that we got him. Oh my god. What's funny too is Jermaine like blocks my closet, so every day I have to like pretty much like kick Jermaine out of the way. I feel bad about it, but yeah. Cool, let's get Logan some stickers. And Jerry goes, yay! Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm stoked on this song too, All of Ocean Dreams, because it's the same as the Vegan Nachos on 4th Street. It's the same sample, and I was stoked on that because it's been for a while. I've wanted to sample something for both Groovy and Aviscerall, and that was the first time I got to do it. And I think both versions have like their own little like dopeness to them, for lack of better words. And I think only like one person caught on to the fact that it was the same sample. Simply they are beloved. Yeah, Jermaine's awesome. But Rosa says, yeah, that's a sign of lack of light, but it should be fine as long as the other leaves don't show any signs of dying. Yeah, the other leaves are like crazy, like super buff. Like some of these leaves look like they came from like the forest, like a forest plant. Like they're so deep, lush green. And like this leaf is gigantic. It's like bigger than my hand. So yeah. Yeah, Jermaine's thriving. I think it's just they outgrew being short. You know what I mean? But what's it called? Here's all the stickers I'm putting in for you, Logan. So yeah, still have a whole bunch to pass out. But cool. Let's put this in a little bubble matter for Logan, and we're good to go. Yeah. Said I want some more. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and so after this, after we're done streaming, I'll probably end like about like 2 hours. I'm not, if the time's right. Yeah, in about 2 hours, because I'm gonna go to a show after this. You know that rapper I keep mentioning, Papo 2004? Yeah, he's visiting Phoenix. He's like in Phoenix right now. And I was like, should I go? Because all my friends were like, dude, it's Tuesday, I don't want to go. And I'm like, you know what? I probably should go. Because when else am I gonna be able to see him? And plus, I don't know, because I'm trying to like eventually throw more shows out here in Phoenix. I kind of want to, you know, be more active in the scene. And even though like they're not from Phoenix, I think, yeah. And hey, Big Lots. Some of my favorite shows have been on random weekdays. That's what I'm saying, Big Lots. Sometimes it's like that. And I'm not gonna lie, right before the stream, Big Lots, one of my since last time we've really been kicking it. One of I'm in my my astrology arc. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Big Lots says I found your Twitch, Instagram. So like that's like, yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, Big Lots. I kind of use the Instagram more just to be like, hey, look, like if you're just, you know, just people who are like bored for like 5 seconds, they're like, you know, I'll see what the stream's about for like 5 minutes. But that's why I put like the Twitch @ in the Instagram, so people just know, like, oh, if you're actually trying to hang out, like, you should probably come here. You know what I mean? Like, subtly. But yeah, but I'm glad to hear it worked out for you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'm in my astrology arc, and I like pretty much just checked right now. So I have this thing called astrology dice, and I was like, what's gonna happen to the show? And it was like, you're gonna have a good time. So I was like, you know what? Apparently, my dice says it's gonna be a good time, so I probably should go. Somebody else says, take the chance, especially because they're close. I just missed a band called Good Kid because I didn't have anyone to go with, and I missed a guy named Salute who was just here too. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad to hear we're in agreement, taking the chance. But yeah, dude, that's the thing, is that I'm gonna regret it. I already know I'm gonna have like so much FOMO looking at a story if I don't go. So, gotta go. We gotta do it. But Big Lad says, also, that sounds cool, man. I know you mentioned you were chatting with A-Greg. Yeah, A-Greg and I were just hanging out. Gotta go fast, yeah. Yeah, literally, I just saw her Sunday night. So yeah, so like less than 48 hours ago. Yeah, we've been kicking it, going to shows together. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, whenever we're both like free and feeling up for it, I'm always like, yo, I'm trying to pull up. Because also, A-Greg, if I'm not mistaken, works like a freelance job right now. So they're like, work schedule's also like all over the place. So A-Greg's also like, show on a Tuesday? Yeah, I can make it. You know what I mean? Oh, I almost forgot to put this in. God damn it. Yeah, so A-Greg, it also has like a life right now where she's down to clown. So yeah. But Big Lot says, heck yeah, one of those days I'd love to make it out that way. I do got fam. If you do, let me know, man. We'll kick it. We'll for sure kick it. There's like a handful of things we could do out here, especially in Newport. Dude, Newport like knows all the stuff to do out here. They've lived out here for so long. Oh yeah, because you wouldn't know Newport. Oh yeah. Yeah, Newport's like a vapor person, kinda. They're more like, I don't know. They're like really big in like the furry scene, and like, I don't know, they're just really into like internet music. I don't know. You would love Newport, dude. You would absolutely love Newport. And absolutely, I still think about Econ all the time. Yeah, no, same. Oh yeah, Newport did go to. Okay, yeah, you're right. I missed that Econ, I think. Wait, no, I went. No. That's Newport went to Econ 4, I think. Does Newport have another alias? No, their alias is just a pack of Newports. That's the only thing they use. But yeah, I think about Econ all the time too. That was a fun trip, dude. And what did you, Big Lots, did you watch the Vaporwave documentary? You got any thoughts? And Big Lots, I feel like I've seen the Discord. So yeah, Newport's around, dude. You probably have. They're in the vapor scene, but yeah. And Big Lots says, I haven't seen the doc yet, but I will eventually see it. Yeah, it's free on YouTube. There's like some clips from like the tape swap and stuff like that. I forgot if I saw you in it or not, but I feel like I did. Like there's like a part where you're just like walking, they're walking through, and like you're like, ah. You know what I mean? But Julius, dude, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. How you feeling? How you doing? How's your day going? How's your Tuesday? Oh yeah, all right, cool. All right, thank you to Logan, and then we'll start packing these other orders. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. You know, I saved it. But yeah, Logan, if you're still here, here's your thanks for grabbing another CD, dude. I appreciate it. And I gotta get my CD bag. Oh my god, I have to sneeze so bad, but I won't sneeze. Big Glass says, one of my friends used to say watermelon over and over to stop sneezing. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. It helps a little. No, I think it's making it worse. Alright, well, when it comes, it'll come. Hey, yo. Big Lots, I'm sorry, dude, just sneeze. Yeah, no worries. Oh, Cherry Cole says hydrate and stretch. Cool. Let me pull up what day it is today. Because we didn't finish the ones from yesterday. We'll talk about today first. Where'd he go? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. All right, cool. All right, Cherry Cola. Time to hydrate and stretch. Ugh. Yeah, I need to stretch for that show later. Oh, it's clean comedy day, dude. I hope my buddy Joe doesn't. I don't think this is. I mean, I'm giving him credit. So, but when I interned at Amazon, so it's clean comedy day. So when I interned at Amazon, I had a buddy Joe, and they like ended up going off to do like robotics engineering. But in their free time, they were like a comedian, like a just like a stand-up comedian. They would just like do little like gigs here and there. Or if it's put Logan's shipping label on the CD. But yeah, so they were a comedian. And they do little like stand-up things here and there once in a while. But my favorite joke from my buddy Joe was he would say, do you ever think at the end of a hip-hop music video, the director looks at the camera and yells, "That's a rap"? Zaku says, "Hey Zaku, what's up? How you doing? Oh man, you're always haha." Hey, what's up, Zaku? How you doing? Oh my god. You know all my catchphrases, Zaku. I'm gonna make you I'm gonna make a new email address that's just like Groovy GPT, and it's just you replying for me. Video. I hate that, but love it at the same time. About that joke, right? That joke is so good, dude. It's a clean comedy day, dude. The joke is baller. But as Zaku says, "Hi, what up, dude?" Nothing much. I'm about to go to a rap show after this. One of my favorite rappers is like they're low key. I think they have like 10,000 monthly listeners. But they're playing a show in Phoenix, like 10 minutes from my house. So I'm about to go to that after this. So I'm hyped. How about you? How you doing, Zaku? And Cherry Cole says, "I got back into Minecraft." Hey, that's sick. Yeah, Minecraft's dope. Minecraft's super dope. You got any big plans in Minecraft, Cherry Cola? Here, actually, let me do this right now before I forget, so I can just get it over with while it's still daytime. Oh, dang. Yeah, I read an email. Cherry Cola says, "Make a cute base with a friend. Aw, get to the end." Heck yeah, I feel you on that. That's cool, you're playing with a friend. Yeah, Minecraft with friends is always like way more fun. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I played Minecraft. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Someone was like super nice and sent like a whole bunch of extra support, and I'm like, hell yeah. But I just checked and they forgot to give me like the street number on their address. So I'm like, oh, I can't ship it to you. So I have to like hit them up and be like, yo, what's up? And the thing is too, is like sometimes people don't check their email, so I'm like, oh shit. Like, what do I do in this case? But yeah, so what other day is it today? It is National Blueberry Pie Day. Dude, speaking of blueberry pie, like the thing I like miss the most about eating healthy and being lactose is before all that happened, dude, there was like this you ever had Tillamook ice cream? Not sponsored, but dude, Tillamook ice cream, they had like this blueberry pie ice cream. Oh my god, dude, that shit was crazy. God. Like, I'm sure it was like 1 billion calories, but dude, it was so dank, dude. And I remember they only sold it at like this one grocery store near me. Like, that's the only place where I could find it. And I used to like always like on the way home, like go the long way just to get this ice cream. Oh, dude, it was so dank. And Rosa says, I've been waiting to try more pies that include blueberry pie. Yeah, pies are dank. It was another thing about, I'm glad you mentioned that too. One thing that was super random too, when I lived in San Jose, I had like a pie plug where like I ended up meeting like a friend of a friend. And she was like, yeah, I have my own like pie business. So like anytime there was like an event and we wanted to like pull up and be nice, I would be like, yo, like I would tell my partner at the time, I was like, yo, can you hit up our homie's homie to get a pie made? So then she would make like these like ridiculously dank pies. They were so good. And she'd even get like, I don't know how she did it, but she'd get like these, you have like these fat like sugar cube crystals. Like I don't know how she got like these sugar, like yeah, it wasn't like a sugar cube, but it was like just sugar where like all the crystals were like super big and then she'd sprinkle those on top. Oh dude, it was crazy. But when I moved out of San Jose, I was like, dang, what about my pie plug though? You know what I mean? So yeah. It was a travesty. And Rosa says, I heard by a friend meat pies were underrated and I've stayed curious about them ever since. I've never had a meat pie, but they do sound, I mean, I can imagine them being hella dank, not gonna lie. Cause it's just it's like a savory pie, you know what I mean? Like, low-key there's a, like, I mean, think about like chicken pot pie. That could be really good. I'm not a chicken pot pie guy myself, but they can be pretty dank. I'm not gonna lie. They can be pretty dank. Sick. Okay, cool. We got that. Got that fixed for correct address. Sick. And I think that's all the orders. But Rose, that sounds beautiful. Yeah, it was so good. But yeah, other than that, what else is it? National Cubicle Day. That's a weird day to have. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had like a proper cubicle because every time I worked in tech, it was always like the open floor plans because it encourages innovation, people to talk and stuff like that. So you always just had a desk that was like you just walk around. But it was okay. I would never do anything like special to make my desk nice because I'm like, I don't know, because I would switch jobs so often in tech, like everyone kind of does. I was like, there's no point in like making this look nice because I'm only gonna be here for like a year tops. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I do think it's really cool that when people like make their desk super nice, or like they have like, you know, humidifiers and stuff like that at their desk. I'm always like, hell yeah, you're vibing in here, dude. It's like you got like a little mini forest, like plants and stuff. But what's funny is I mentioned in the last stream, I forgot if yeah, I mentioned last stream that how Megan Thee Stallion and her mans broke up. I saw the news about that, and I saw like a funny meme where it was like Klay Thompson, like just like a bunch of like clips of him playing basketball and like falling because they're like all the Etsy witches are doing their job to like curse Klay Thompson since he broke up with Megan Thee Stallion. So that was pretty funny. And Cherry Cola says, at my mother's job as a Hello Kitty lady. That's sick, dude. Yeah, shouts out, dude. Hello Kitty, kind of baller. I'm not gonna lie. I like some of the Hello Kitties. I like how like every year they do like a ranking where they like let you vote who's the best Hello Kitty character. I think Pom Pom Purin won the last one, right? The dog, like the little British dog. I be keeping up with the Hello Kitty rankings, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, hey. Who's your favorite Hello Kitty character, Terry Cola? I think mine is Karopi. I kind of like Cinnamon Roll. Cinnamon Roll's pretty dang. He's a skateboarding cloud dog. Landry? Who's Landry? I haven't heard of Landry. Cinnamon Roll is a shredder, dude. I looked up Landry and like a football player came up. Yeah. Landry Sanrio. Oh, they're like a little like, oh, it's adorable. What are they? Are they like a raccoon, technically? Yeah, it's a raccoon, yeah. Sick. Yeah. Landry gets the thumbs up from me. Landry looks like a real one. Does anyone else have like a favorite Hello Kitty character? I think Zaku, you're a Karopi too, right? Yeah, Garopicodon are the homies. And you had like the Twin Stars, like, don't you have like a Twin Stars thing, Zaku? Little Twin Stars? Garopicodon Sanrio. Oh yeah, okay. That's sick, dude. Yeah, they kind of got they're like caveman babies. That's sick. Yeah, Zaku got the little Twin Star shirt, yeah. I remember used to wear it to Crystal all the time. And Cherry Cola is one of the lesser known Sanrios, yeah. Have you seen that Cherry Cola? Another one I didn't know existed, but there's one called We Are Dinosaurs. That's the actual name. We Are Dinosaurs. It's a Sanrio character, it's just like a dinosaur Sanrio character. Like they didn't even name him, they're just like, nah, we're just defined by the fact that we are dinosaurs. Oh yeah, but for who was asking earlier, this song's also like MIDI that I like reinterpreted. What's funny though is that for like all the violins and stuff, I couldn't find a good like orchestral VST, so I ended up just fucking like finding like some freeware one, and it for some reason was the best one I could find. I even was like thinking about buying one just for this one song, but none of them sounded good as like this one random VS freeware one. I was like, hey, well, it works. Logan says, yo, I'm back. My battle with my sister get a 3D simulator on iPad. Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I packed up everything for you. I'll show it to you again right now. Let me tear up these last shipping labels. But good to have you back, Logan. Rosa says, don't really have a favorite Hello Kitty, but was around with all sorts of merch in the house, so she's nostalgic. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, Hello Kitty is super nostalgic. Logan says, I love freeware. Heck yeah. Yeah, Logan, I gave you a bunch of stickers again. You can pass out, and here it is. Here's your new CD. So hopefully it makes it over to you safe and sound. I put a bunch of cardboard in there too to keep it safe. So yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Logan, let's go. Thank you, Sir Torchillus. Yeah, thank you for support, man. I appreciate it. And Zaku says, I was eating with this cute in Osaka last trip, and she was like, who's your favorite Sanrio character? And I was like, Karopi. And that fool was like, Es no Karopi, Keto Karopi. Damn, she hit you with the... You don't even know what you're talking about. That's crazy. Damn, dude. Yeah, some cutie. Yeah, yeah. I get what you were saying. I would have been a bum though. I'd been like, bro, damn. She called me out. Oh, Logan says, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is so peak. Yeah, honestly, dude, kinda is. And Logan says, thank you. Logan says, if it doesn't bother you, can you write a happy Teacher Appreciation Day? Thank you for my teacher. It would be funny. Yeah, here, let me, I can. I'll have to reopen the package though. Oh, damn. Logan, you're putting me through it, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'll do it for you. I gotta reprint this thing. Okay. Alright, cool. We're doing it. But I just have to okay. I gotta throw this away. And what would you say your teacher's name was? Mr. Al Melendez. Where's my marker? And Logan says if it doesn't. Oh yeah, no, right there. Cherry Cola. I also like Muffin, Adozatormi, and Pineapple, and Lola. Oh, I haven't heard of any of those. Cherry Cola, you know all the deep cut characters. That's sick. Yeah, future me when I rewatch the VOD, look up all these Sanrio characters. Muffin, Adozatormi, Pineapple, and Lola. Heck yeah. And Korea dude, good to see you. How you been? It's been a little bit. How you feeling? Back in Kanto hunting my Suicune? That's sick, dude. That's what's up. Dude, shiny Suicune looks super dope. I'm, sending you the power to grab it, dude. That's gonna be so dope. And I got you on the hydrate, Korean duder. And the stretch. Oh, and look up My Sweet Piano. Heck yeah. And Cherry Cola says, and Agresuko. Oh yeah, Agresuko's super sick. I love the show that came out. You know the one guy, the yoga teacher guy or something? He's always like, protein. That was like a little vocal stem I had for a little bit. Yeah, Korean dude. I remember the Netflix show. Yeah, exactly. Netflix show was super dope. Okay, oh shit. And how do I spell this? ALMENDAREZ. There you go, Logan. I set that in there for you so you can give it to him. But Cherry Cola says Rescue has a show for her. Yep. And Korean Judah says, and it's a roamer. Exactly. Yeah, because it's hard to catch Suicune because they always just like running around. It's my first. So excited for my first 1 out of 8,000 legend as a roamer. Yeah, dude. That's super sick. Congrats on that, dude. That's I'm really super hyped for you. Who was it? Since I got myself dinner, turns out string cheese and Ritz don't count as food. Lamau. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, the other day I ate when I went to go see the Michael Jackson movie for like because popcorn, because they give you so much popcorn. I was looking at the calories and I was like, dang, this kind of low-key has to be my dinner. So I ate popcorn and I got home and I was still kind of hungry and I ate one of my like protein ice creams. So I had popcorn and ice cream for dinner the other day. So I really don't know who is it. But thankfully, it actually was enough food that I was like, actually, I'm feeling pretty full. I'm pretty good. But Korean Judah says, remember when Pokemon ran around the map? So cool. I know, yeah. Yeah, that was back in the day, dude. Back in the day. And Rosa says, I'll give you 1 second. Right, thank you to Logan again. Sick. Rosa says, me and my sis regularly reference protein when talking about real protein. Yeah, I know, right? Protein. Yeah. Same. Oh, I'm sorry, Logan. I threw it back in the bag. But yeah, Logan. Okay, I re-put the note in there, and here's your order again. So I'll drop it off at the mailbox tomorrow. So it'll be on the way to you ASAP. But Cherry Cola and Choco Cat. Oh, Choco Cat is a G. Yes, Cherry Cola. I love me Choco Cat. Choco Cat is super dope. Logan says, by the way, I saw your email about the venue and it makes sense that you can't get it now, but no, I'll always let you know when you're ready. Okay, cool. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, just because I have to run all the shows from my own pocket. So, no. I don't got the big pockets. Not yet, at least. But Logan says, let's go. He's going to love it. Okay, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they're super stoked on it. And Rampage says, and the big boss, pig-looking dude. Big box, pig-looking dude. But good to see you, Rampage. How you doing? How you feeling? Who's the big boss, pig-looking? Oh, from like Sanrio? Oh yeah, that was your first time. That was your first message, right? Or did Cherry Cola and Korean Duder? I'm looking at the colors. Yeah, Rampage just pulled up. What's up, Rampage? How you doing? Logan says, I was at Regal and I low-key regret having a Pepsi there, but it was a $5 for VIP tickets and free infinite popcorn and Pepsi and ices for the T-Mobile Tuesdays. Oh, that's sick, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of ironic to like get Pepsi and it's like in the movie, Michael Jackson gets like critically injured because of Pepsi. But Rosa says, I once ate too much popcorn and threw up, so I won't be able to get away with that, sadly. Oh, I feel that, yeah. No, popcorn does do that to you. I feel like once you eat too much, like the butter in my mouth makes me like, blah, blah. Like it can make you nauseous if you eat too much. At least for me. I 100% feel you on that. Cherry Cola, I like the country co-workers. Yeah. Oh yeah, from Gretsuko. I hate the pig. Oh, Gretsuko's boss. Yeah. Yeah, Gretsuko's boss was like an asshole. I remember that. Yeah, get that clown out of here, dude. Yeah. And Zaku says more girl skateboards time Sanrio collaborations 2026. Yeah, honestly though, the girl Sanrio collab was always super sick. Yeah, I've always wanted to get one of those decks. Oh dang. This would go right here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. And what are your opinions on Miku? Like Hatsune Miku? Like Sega? Yep. Oh yeah, Miku's cool. Yeah, I have some friends that are like obsessed with Miku, like their whole car is like Miku'd all the way out. I don't listen to a lot of Miku. I probably should, because I like all the memes. I like the Miku Fiend cover, like that meme that was going on for a while. Like, do you think she'll play Fiend? Like, this is a Miku Hatsune concert. Just halfway through, she's like, Fiend. I love that meme. But yeah, I like Miku, but I don't listen to a lot of her music though. I'll keep it real. And Korean Dude says, Torch, favorite Pokemon generation, go. Oh, that's honestly, it shouldn't be tough, but it kind of is for me. What is my favorite Pokemon generation? I want to say Kanto, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to say Kanto really hard, but I feel like that's such a like basic one. Honestly, Black and White, dude. I'm gonna go with Black and White. I love the Black and White. Like, Black and White was super sick. That was like the last Pokemon game. Like, I remember when I got Black and White, I was like, damn, are we back? You know what I mean? Are we back? So yeah, so actually I'm gonna go with Unova, Black and White. But I guess that's not like a generation, so I guess Red, Blue. I'm sorry, I was thinking about the region. But yeah, so it's probably Black and White and Red and Blue are my two favorites. And Johto's pretty sick too, but I don't know, for some reason Johto just to me always seems so like overwhelming. And like Johto always gives me like a bad taste in my mouth because that's where they you know, you couldn't like transfer any of your Pokemon over to like Ruby after that. They're kind of like, eh. And Zaku says, Marcus always tells me to shut up because I call them hot steamy pee-poo. Oh, Miku Hatsune. That's funny, Zaku. How'd you come up with that, dude? Nah, Miku's cool, dude. Miku's not that bad. But yeah, also, I mean, I kind of like that Miku started the whole like Vocaloid thing because we wouldn't have Yami without Miku, you know what I mean? Like, Yami! One thing I regret is I was dating someone that was like, we should go to the Yami show, we should go. And I was like, I don't know. And now that I'm older, I mean, not that I'm older now, but that's one show I'm like, damn, we probably should have went to that show. That show probably was going to be lit. Yeah, some Vocaloid stuff's pretty sick. But I think Yami's my favorite though, I'm not gonna lie. And oh yeah, Korean Duder says Black and White had all new decks. I respect it. Yeah, exactly. Very cool to start fresh. Johto has potential, but I don't know, it could be better. That's what I'm saying, Korean Duder. I also like that they for Johto, they did the whole thing where it's like after you beat Johto, you like enter Kanto right after. That was like crazy amounts of replay value. But I don't know, just something about it, yeah. Just always, it felt awkward. But it is like some of honestly, some of the most iconic Pokemon come from Johto though, so I'm not like, yeah. It's a special place in my heart, but there is like a weird taste at the same time. Rosa says the Gold and Silver Gem were the best, but the remaster. Oh yeah, Heart Gold Soul Silver with the Poke Walker? Dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I think that low-key Heart Gold Soul Silver was the best Pokemon game, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to pick like what was the best Pokemon game, it was probably Heart Gold Soul Silver, not even, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. But yeah. And then alongside Black and White, yeah. But Heart Gold Soul Silver, yeah, that was a whole thing. But Korean just says, yo Torch, I saw you like May, the vocal artist. I got their CD off and said, hey, that's sick. Yeah, I haven't listened to their stuff too much, I'll be honest, but every time I see like a free CD person, I'm always like, I see you, I respect you, you know what I mean? Like we're in this together. So I always give them a follow just to like see, what they're doing and stuff like that. To be like, I support. But I need to get their CD. I'm not a big Vocaloid guy, or else I'd probably like, boom, you know what I mean? But their stuff's cool. I like how they make all their videos and stuff, and the visuals are really dope. And I'm like stoked to see them doing it, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to learn about them. That's cool, you got their CD. How'd you like it, Korean Duder? How was the May CD? And the Slums Bum. Pokemon? Yeah, dude, we're talking about Pokemon real quick. What's your thoughts on Pokemon Slum Bums? But Korean Duder, Pokewalker equals ball knower. Yeah, dude, I got that elite ball knowledge. Dude, the Pokewalker was so sick, dude. You can get the surfing Pikachu from it and stuff, if I'm mistaken. That was super dope. But Cherry Cola says Magical Cure, Love Shot, and the Spider and the Fox-like Lion Masa from Miku. Okay, sick. My bad. I was drinking some water. Featured me when I rewatched the VOD. Looked you up Magical Cure, Love Shot, the Spider and the Fox Lion Masa from Miku Hatsune to listen to. That's another thing, I've like, seen Miku so much. I've like listened to like their top songs, but I haven't really had someone be like, bro, like, let me put you on to Miku, you know what I mean? So yeah. But Korean just says me either, but I just wanted for something new. I feel that. Yeah, honestly, dude, that's what I'm saying. The free CD thing is like not bad, because sometimes you are like, I just want to try out some new music, and I'm tired of just like seeing what BS Spotify thinks I like. Because I feel like Spotify does not understand my music taste. So I don't know. Honestly, I have a lot of free CDs. I got a lot of Basic Printer. I got this one Jazz Dude. There's this one Afrobeats band that was doing it for a while called Pre the Vibes. That's like probably my favorite Afrobeat artist now is Pre the Vibes, because I got their free CD. Dukes. I got like a bunch of Dukes free CDs. Yeah, I have a bunch, dude. I have a bunch of I like finding new music through that. So yeah. And Cherry Cola says Magical Cure Love Shot is one song. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll find it when I rewatch the VOD. I'll just times two, look it up real quick. Yeah, thank you, Cherry Cola. I appreciate it. And Slumbum says, I'm not a really big Pokemon fan, but it's pretty chill. I like the creativity of Pokemon, plus my name sounds similar to the name Pokemon. Oh, that's cool. That's sick, dude. That's cool. It's a cool name to have. I bet you were probably in school. Everyone was like, yo, what's up? This Pokemon was so big. But Rosa says, the Pokemon Dream World was a cool concept and it's sad it didn't last. Oh yeah, no, I feel you on that. And Cherry Cola says, no problem. Yeah, the Pokemon Dream World was a super sick concept. Low-key, they should have done more with it. But Tiara pulled up. What's up, Tiara? I can only pop in and hope you and your family are doing well. Cheers, dude. Hey, cheers to you too. I hope you're doing well as well, Tiara. It's always good to hear from your dog. Yeah, I mean, you got a second. What's new with you, Tiara? I mean, I know you're just popping in, but I'd love to hear like what you're working on. And Tiara says, keep it rolling. Heck yeah, dude. Creature just says, my favorite gen is Hoenn. Love Gen 3. Yeah, same, but there's so much water, dude. So much surfing, dude. So much surfing. And all the whole soundtrack's like there's so many horns. I don't know if you've seen all the memes of like the Hoenn soundtrack just being like, all trumpets. So I feel like they like leaned a little too much in some directions. But Hoenn is super nostalgic for me. Like one of my core memories is my aunt. It was my birthday that passed. And my stepmom, we would play softball, right? And she would play like, so I'd go with her, like watch her play softball, hang out like in the park while I wait for her to play her softball game and just run around. And my aunt pulled up this one softball game because she was like, Aaron, like, I'm so sorry. I was like busy with work during your birthday, but I got you a gift. And like pretty much on my birthday, I was like, damn, I wish I got the new Pokemon during my birthday. But my aunt like pulled up, I'm so sorry, I meant to give this to you on my birthday. And she pulls up and gives me Pokemon Ruby. And I was like, ah, ah. I just lost it, dude. I was so hyped. And I remember like playing Pokemon Ruby on the way home with like a Game Boy Advance that was about to die, like just nauseous from the car sickness. But I was like, bro, I got Pokemon Ruby, dude. Are you kidding me? I remember that day so vividly, like that car ride so vividly, dude. So yeah. So as much as I'm talking shit about Hoenn, dude, like that's Hoenn is, you know what I mean? If you scan my brain after I die, there's gonna be that memory in there, you know what I mean? So yeah. And then Slim Bum says they definitely used to call me Pokemon. That's maybe why I didn't get into it growing up. Oh, I feel that. Yeah, I had a friend that their initials were D, like DD. So I was like, yo, Double D, what's up? And he'd be like, I haven't heard that my entire life, bro. Shut up. That's such a dumb joke. So I feel you. It kind of could like put you off. Like, my buddy used to hate Ed, Edd n Eddy because he was like, everyone used to call me Double D growing up. So I don't blame you. So it does kind of like mess with you. But I don't know, one of these days, dude, hopefully you can check it out, get an emulator. It is a fun game, especially like throw on in the background or something. But yeah. But Green just said that's the point. Environmental awareness. Yeah, the music is the same problems because they aren't real problems. We'll defend till I'm dead. Hey, I just hunted an emerald. Hey, heck yeah, Mudkip. You know, I mean, it is worth the defense for sure. Because emerald is, you know, Pokemon. The whole Hoenn region is pretty dope. But I don't know. I just remember like when I pull up an emulator to play Pokemon, I don't play emerald. If that makes sense. But I probably had the most hours in emerald at the same time, so it's kind of like that. But yeah. But somebody else says, hell yeah to Hoenn. Mudkip, my beloved. Yeah, Mudkip is, hey, remember the meme? Do you like Mudkips? Cherry Hole says, I like Snom. That's the baby, no, it's Snorunt, isn't it? Or what's Snom? Is that a Pokemon? Oh my god. But Zaku says, I have Rocket version on my Steam Deck. Oh yeah, the ROM hacks. Yo, ROM hacks are good, dude. I love Pokemon ROM hacks. That's honestly what whenever I emulate Pokemon, I'm usually trying to find a good little ROM hack. Because they're so fun. Like, I'm trying to remember a really good ROM hack I played last there was one where like they built their whole region and everything, and it was like based on Pokemon Red, but they only had up to like gym number 8. I remember just being like, fuck, dude, this game's so good. It was all custom Pokemon and everything. I was like, dang, dude. This is crazy. Oh my god, I'll just... And for your feelings, for your baby. And Cherry Cola says, it is? What Pokemon is Snom? Oh, yeah, that's one of the... Yeah. I remember this guy. No. Yeah, Snom is cool. Really cute. How do you feel too? But sick. Heck yeah. Does anyone else have like Pokemon ROM hacks? Anyone have like a favorite they can remember? I'm trying to think of what mine was. I don't know, I wouldn't be able to find it. It would take me, I have to sit here for like a good hour to fucking find the ROM hack I used to play. Yeah, I don't know. Pokemon, I feel like it's like a nice little like game just to, maybe I should do that. Maybe, because low-key the other day I was going to the bathroom and I was like, I'm tired of just scrolling through Instagram on the bathroom. I'm trying to like find something I can be doing other than just like watching reels. And I was like trying to see, I don't know, maybe I should just pull up, I have my own emulator. I probably should just do that. Just load up a save state real quick, play for like 5 minutes. Because Pokemon, you could totally do that. Just times 2 speed it. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for this. And Zaku says, that a homie that had a couple of ROM hack cartridges in the early 2000s? Oh, that's sick, yeah. That's sick. Yeah, actual cartridges ROM hacks are so dope. Whenever I catch those, I'm like, yo. Oh damn, yeah, way too small. My friend has a Moe Emerald, the waifu one. I didn't know it was a waifu ROM hack. Honestly, future you when you rewatch the pod, look up the Moe Emerald ROM hack. I'm stoked to check that out. That sounds like a fun time. Like, what makes it waifu? Bro, it's so funny. What makes it funny? Like, did they just replace all the trainers with like waifus or something? Or are all the Pokemon waifus? If all the Pokemon are waifus, that person who made it's a genius. I'm not gonna lie to you. You'll see? Okay. Can expose the secrets. Rosa says lol. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, what else is going on? I'm glad we got on a Pokemon tangent. It's been a little bit since. What do y'all? I mean, how do y'all feel about Digimon, dude? Digimon World for the PlayStation 1 was crazy. Like, I wish Digimon had better games. Low-key. Because I don't know, I really like Digimon. Especially like the theme. Remember the theme song for Digimon? The Digimon. I feel like Bandai could have done so much more with Digimon. And the Digimon movies, dude, are crazy. But yeah. Rosa says, never even seen Digimon gameplay to have an opinion on it. Sounds cool. Yeah, so Roses, if you ever get a PlayStation 1 emulator, there's this game, Digimon World. The other Digimon games, they tried to like move it into like a Pokemon's direction. But Digimon World was like, it was like Tamagotchi, but you had to like battle your Digimon. And like, there was like a crazy complicated system to get the Digimon you wanted. It was like actually like there was a crazy meta for it. Yeah, Digimon World for PlayStation 1, low-key one of my favorite games of all time, but I've actually never beaten it, which is kind of also weird to say. But yeah, it was such a sick game. I don't know, because I like Tamagotchi a lot, so it was just like, dang. I don't know, if you ever watch gameplay of it, you're gonna be like, what the heck is this game, dude? Like, the whole gameplay was just like, what the heck? I don't know. It is really cool. Would highly recommend. Almost forgot to give them their stickers. That sounds so nice. Yeah, even just I would even watch like Let's Plays of it sometimes, because just to me it's like, I don't know, it's like the most interesting game. Like every time I see it, I'm like, what is this game, dude? I've like watched like it's like the one game that like it got recommended to me, like the 3-hour retrospective on Digimon World. That's the one I was like, yes, we needed this. You know what I mean? That is exactly what I need to learn about. But yeah. But what else? What other day is it today? It's another good one. Oh, it's National Superhero Day. Have you seen the meme that's like, there's this one guy that goes around like comic conventions and stuff, and he's like, name 5 black superheroes that don't have electrical abilities. It's like the hardest question to answer. Does anyone know any black superheroes without electrical abilities? Because like, honestly, my favorite is Static Shock, but of course he has electrical abilities. In fact, that's who I am every Halloween. I have like a Static Shock costume. Just because I got the hair for it, so I'm like, why not? Oh, Cherry Cola, Hobie. Yeah, Hobie doesn't have... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hell yeah, Cherry Cola. All right, all right. Rose says, my favorite superhero? Oh, in general? Probably Spider-Man. Spider-Man's sick. Yeah, Cherry Cola, you can go Hobie. Is Luke Cage a superhero? Isn't Luke Cage just a fighting game character? Spider-Man, yeah. To your point, Spider-Man as well. Captain Falcon? Okay, who said Captain Falcon's black simply Dale? Like, are we talking Super? Wait, you're not talking about Super Smash Bros. Is there an actual superhero named Captain Falcon? Or are we talking about Super Smash Bros? I don't think Captain. Are we inviting Captain Falcon to the cookout, man? Like, what's going on here? He's street level like Daredevil. Oh, Captain Falcon's Captain America. Oh, that one. Okay, I thought you meant like Falcon Punch. I was like, what? I was like, huh? I mean, maybe he's like Samoan if you're lucky. You know what I mean? But he looks more, honestly, in my opinion, he looks Japanese, dude. He does not look like, maybe he's definitely Pacific Islander. Rosa says Lamau. Okay, but you know, okay, you knew all of them, yeah. The first time I heard that, saw the Instagram reel of people asking that, I was like, I'm stumped, because I just immediately think like Storm, Static Shock. You know what I mean? It was always like my first two thoughts. And technically, Spider-Man, Miles Morales does have lightning abilities, so that's another thing. Like, even though he's Spider-Man, because Hobie Brown doesn't. But it's even funny that when they had Miles be Spider-Man, they like added some extra electrical abilities just because they felt like he needed it. And the Super says Domino's, but Deadpool movie version. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Domino, honestly, was super sick when in the Deadpool movie. I like Domino a lot. I was like, that's cool they added this character. Oh crap, you're right, this man can make electric swords. Yeah, exactly. It's like, why did they have to add lightning abilities to Spider-Man now that he has a little bit of melanin, you know what I mean? It's just kind of funny. It's hilarious, dude. It is hilarious. But yeah. Yeah, I wish superhero movies were so good. The only good superhero movies these days are like the Deadpool ones. But even then, I feel like the last Deadpool movie wasn't as good as like the first couple of them. But there's a new Spider-Man coming out too. That's gonna be pretty sick. Yeah, does anyone have like another favorite superhero just in general? Yeah, I think mine's Spider-Man. Dope ramen, my boy, cook it up. Yeah, dude, you already know it. Yeah, we're just packing orders. Thanks for stopping by, dude. How you doing? How's your Tuesday going? Dope ramen. Oh my god, I'm trying to get this guy's name, but it's... There we go. And I just hunted an emerald. Thank you for your service. Heck yeah. Oh, Rosa says Batman. Yeah, Batman's pretty cool. After watching Daredevil, I like him a lot. Heck yeah. What did y'all think of the Suicide Squad movie, the first one when it came out? I like that a lot. Even though it like bombed in theaters, I loved the Mexican dude that would like turn into like the fire skeleton. I thought that was like the hardest thing I'd ever seen, dude. Those are growing up in LA. I was like, yo. I don't know. But Dope Ramen says, pretty fire, man. How about yourself? Doing pretty good. Yeah, you know, I just got back from the gym. I'm chilling. So yeah. Thanks for asking. And that's video says Diablo, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the name was Diablo, dude. The movie wasn't bad at all. Yeah, it was a good movie, dude. It wasn't too bad. I liked it. But I remember it just super bombed. All right, cool. Christopher got back to us, so I'm gonna fix their address real quick. Adding shipping address. Dope Ramen says hit your max and then max that, keep grinding. Yep, dude. Yeah, I've been trying to low-key have moved up from what's it called? I used to do like 30-pound free weights, and now I'm up to 35, so I'm pretty hyped. Because like 35 is, I'm like, oh wow, I'm starting to look like, yeah, I mean like, oh, I'm actually like actually looking like, damn. Like if I saw myself at the gym, I'd be like, damn, this guy kind of using some pretty big weights. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I'm pretty hyped on that. 3295. That should be it. And Rosa says, I don't think it's watched it, so it's nice, so it's not bad. Yeah. I mean, is it like the best superhero movie? Definitely not. But like, pretty much the reviews on it, Roses, were like, this is the worst movie ever made ever. But I liked it a lot, especially the end. They had a really good ending. So yeah. But Nova, dude, good to see you. How you doing? Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, what's good? We're just hanging out, packing orders. Probably gonna go to a show in like about an hour. And yeah, chilling. Got back from the gym. But dude, you got the violin yesterday. I'm glad to hear it. Did everything make it safe and sound? Thanks again for grabbing it. And I hope you're stoked on it. But Dope Ramen says, have a good day. Keep at it. Anything you believe is possible. Heck yeah, dude. You have a good day too, Dope Ramen. Anything you believe is possible too, dude. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, I hope everything made it safe and sound. You know what I mean? Hope you're stoked on it. But yeah, thanks again for grabbing the vinyl, dude. I really appreciate it. No worries at all. Acting so quick, dude. Yeah, I'm playing to Christopher right now. And Nova says, yes, sir, everything was perfect. Hey, dude, I'm glad to hear. Thank you so much again for grabbing it. And I'm glad to hear it all made it safe. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, especially because I was mentioning I used to put like bubble wrap in the vinyl, but I started using cardboard instead because I read online it should make things safer, and everyone's been like, yeah, the cardboard bin. I've actually had like a decrease in like people being like, hey, something broke on the way. But, sometimes the mail people be like just throwing your package across the room for some reason. Why do you guys do this? Why? So yeah. It's now going to... My bad, I'm trying to help out Chris real quick so we can pack their order. Sick. Cool. Diggly says to hydrate. Got you, Diggly. Yeah, other than that, yeah, I think that's how I feel about superheroes. And of course, Teen Titans, Teen Titans super sick. I like Cyborg. Have y'all seen the meme where I don't know, it's probably wild to bring up, but have you seen the meme where Cyborg is like talking to Starfire, and he's like, Starfire, do you feel like discriminated against just based on like, because of like the city that you're from and like the planet that you're from and stuff like that, from like your sister? And Starfire's like, yeah. Cyborg's like, I understand you, Starfire. I understand discrimination. I'm half robot. It's like, what? Like, I know the writers were dying in the writers' room when they wrote that, because Cyborg's he's like half black. I guess he's full black, but he's like half robot. So you think he's about to talk about the fact that he's black, but he's like, people discriminate against me because I'm a robot. It's like, what? Brother. This is hella funny. Heck yeah. Yeah, hydrated for Diggly. And yeah, we're gonna print this up. We're gonna pack this for real quick. But anyways, other than superheroes, what else is going on? It's Save the Frogs Day. Speaking of Karopi, dude. I don't think I've ever actually seen a frog. Oh, somebody else says, ooh, on the DC side, love Nightwing. Hey, who's Nightwing again? Oh, heck yeah. Well, I've never seen this guy. I'll have to like look up a thing or something about him. Yeah, that Rosa says, realistically, a cyborg hero would be cool instead of scary, especially if it was to save a life. That's what I'm saying, yeah. We got Cyborg, we got Robocop. What's the one guy from One Punch Man? Isn't it Geno or something? I actually was just seeing a clip of him today. Genos, yeah, Simply Dale, thank you. Cherry Cola says, I love the memes of men yelling and people comparing them to Cyborg. Just absolutely losing their shit. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, cool. So we got this. All right, cool. We also got a keychain. Cool. What's cool too is there's this one like, interestingly, like rather than having like multiple conferences or like not like conventions out here in Phoenix, we just have like one big one called Fan Fusion, and it's like, are you a fan of anything nerdy? It's all at this one convention. So it's like anime and comics and like video games, like all of them. Like so you'll see like video game vendors, you'll see anime vendors, and you'll see like comic book vendors. It's like interesting. They're just like, are you a geek? This is your convention, rather than having like 3 separate ones. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty hyped. That's coming up pretty soon. It's also a while. They run it like right at the start of summer out here, so it's like, dang, you chose like right like don't want to go outside anymore to run this convention. But dude, it does crazy though. Last one was like it was huge, dude. So yeah, I'm super hyped for that. But Nova says, making me a new little music corner on the table, and I got yours front and center. Hey, thank you, dude. The fridge bag is dope too. Hope the stream's been good. I came in a little late. Yeah, dude, no worries at all. Come, make it whenever you can make it. I'm chilling. But dude, I'm glad you like the fridge magnet. Yeah, I'm super hyped on how they came. I'm super hyped on how they came out. Because they're cool. I have them like all over my own fridge. They're hella funny. But dude, I'm glad to hear that I'm front center your music corner. Yeah, in my living room, I have the same thing. We have like a little like, I don't know what the right word is, but it's like a little like collection thing that I just have all my music on. It's a lot of fun. Rose says, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm super hyped to go. I'm gonna ask my buddy about like, yo, we're going this year? It's like, yeah, dude, we're gonna pull up. So looking forward to it. The last time I went to, people were like, oh shit, are you groovy? That's what it was really nice. Rose says, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, Cherry Cola says that and the comparisons to AWOG case, Amazing World Gumball. Yeah, Gumball is super sick. I remember when it came out like when I was in high school, so I kind of like stopped watching cartoons as much, but all my friends were like, yo, Gumball though, dude. Gumball's pretty goated. Is it clear for that love of mine? And there's a Kirby event happening in Canada. It sounded fun. An event dedicated just to Kirby. Oh, dude, I would have been there, dude. I was in Canada. I love Kirby, dude. I'm not surprised because there's so much like, I don't know. Kirby's just, I don't know, the coolest, dude. Kirby's a pretty goated character. For you. And Cherry Cola says mostly Gumball, Anais, and Darwin. Yeah, I like how Darwin's like, I don't know if y'all have seen this. I don't know if this is a thing, but they've like decided that Darwin is black. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Darwin, let's go. I'm glad we got Darwin. I don't know who decided that, but I'm for it. Yeah, it's a video. Yes, sir. It's Cherry Cola. He's been black. I know. Yeah. Because then they do like a thing where they like showed off all the cartoon characters like officially, and as like humans if they were humans, and like they made Darwin black, even like canonically I mean canonically. Oh yeah. And somebody else says he's voiced by Hero Hunter. He will be remembered. Hey, sick. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, real. Cool. All right, we got that. I'll put this in here. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, Cherry Cola. He was in Cartoon Network's Black History ad cut. Yeah, exactly. There's like, I'm gonna slip this out real quick. I'm just gonna throw this out there real quick. That's super sick. Well, yeah, but what other day is it today? Well, we didn't do a bunch yesterday, so. Yesterday was National Tell a Story Day. That's funny. I've been telling all kinds of stories, dude. That's the thing. I feel like the reason why I tell so many is because I remember growing up, my stepmom's family, like literally they were all really good storytellers. It was like a really weird thing, but like I remember even they were like, yeah, we just, we all just are really good at telling stories. Do y'all have like good storyteller family members? I think that's where I get it from, because they were always just like going to Red Robin yapping, dude, just yapping. We also gotta write a what's it called? Note to Christopher real quick. So everyone but me, honestly, lol. It'd be like that sometimes. And Cherry Cole says all of his voice actors were black children, usually that and wouldn't really matter, but the actors' race is usually not the same as the characters. But I see a pattern. Yeah. No, I feel that. And I don't know, really lol. Yeah. No, I do feel like the actor does help define the character. You know what I mean? So, because that's where the actor's coming from. Like, that's what they're bringing to the character. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's really cool. But everyone, yeah. Yeah, I feel like some people, I don't know. I feel like there's other benefits to other superpowers you got. If you're not yapping simply Deo. Because sometimes, sometimes we gotta stop yapping, you know what I mean? Sometimes we be yapping too much. And Rosa says, I don't remember anyone in my family being big yappers. It was the opposite. Oh, that's cool. Well, I think, that's cool. Like, everyone's like, when things are being said, then it's like a lot more meaningful. People aren't just like say stuff. It also has its own benefits, because then you're not just like listening to people like vent for no reason. Somebody else says, I'm the listener and the nodder. Hey, listeners are important, dude. I feel like there's a lack of listening these days. So that's really cool. Low-key, NetNavi is funny enough, our song came on. They're also a big listener. Like, they're the kind of, so does this ever happen to you, Super Dale, where people just like pull up on you and just like start just telling you their whole life story, and you're just like, sure, dude. You know what I mean? Even though you don't know me, you're telling me all your personal business. Because it happens with NetNavi all the time, because he's more of a listener. I feel like I'm like the one person that's like, no, NetNavi, stop listening, talk to me. You know what I mean? So that's why we got close. And Jericho says, ever since I started to watch Amazing World Gone By, I always knew Darwin was black. And Jericho's also a listener. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, for Gumball, I don't know. I never stopped to consider it. I was always just like, oh, these are animals. Yeah. So yeah, But no, I feel like there is like an important. I don't know. I feel like if you like were to sit down and ask me, I probably would have been like, yeah, Darwin, yeah, you know what I mean. But who is it says, yep, that happens to me all the time. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what I mean. Y'all are important, dude. Because people, sometimes people just need someone to listen to them. And I feel like that's what helps make the world go round. Oh. And Rosa says, I'm shy but big chatterbox. So once I'm over it, it'd probably be too much little. I'm more of a listener over that. I feel that, yeah. It's like once you're comfortable, Rosa, that's when you like start yapping. That's when your yapping activates. And Simply Does says, my close friend, he just calls me randomly to tell me a story, and I just sit there going, yeah, That's cool, dude. I feel that. Yeah, I feel like I'm not the NetNavi. But that being said, though, I'll be like, NetNavi, let me schedule this. Let me schedule the time. Let me make sure you're free before I just start going for it. But once I start going, I'm like, damn, NetNavi, I feel like you've been listening to me. Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? He's like, no, man, you're chilling. But who is it says might have that aura that brings people to me because of them to open up? Yeah, some people do. You probably do. You probably do. Who is it? Because yeah, I have a handful of friends. Like they just got that aura where people are just like, I need to talk to you. You know what I mean? So probably a bit of that. And Whoa A says, where are the big women at? I don't know, man. But how you doing? How's your Tuesday? How you feeling? And Rose says yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. I have a few friends that are like also the same way, where it's like once they're comfortable with me, like or with anyone, it's like, oh well, you've unlocked them. You have now become a trusted source. I can fit this in here. Cherry Cole says, my ankles are killing me. I feel that. Yeah, low-key same. Like after doing the streams for so long, like so my legs start to get tired after a little bit. It's always like so nice to sit down after doing all the order packing, I'm not gonna lie to you. And Zaku says, as someone who calls Groovy on the regular, I can 100% confirm this dude's an active listener. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Zaku, it depends. I can yap. Like this is my yapping time, but when I don't know, I like to let people talk because it's like I think that's why NetNavi and I get it, because NetNavi is like more active listening than I am, but that's where I meet him in the middle, because like I feel like if you start talking to NetNavi, dude, he's locked in on listening. But I'm like, if he's like A+, I'm like A-, if that makes sense. But thank you for saying that, Zaku. I'm glad to hear that I'm actively listening. You're like, hell yeah. I feel listened to. Yeah, I'm really trying to be hearing what you've been going to. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, Cherry Cole says, I hate being tall sometimes. Yeah. It's also wild too, because like you do end up with like more health issues if you're taller. Like, and it's such a privilege to be tall, but at the same time there is like, you know what I mean? There kind of is some little things about it. It's like, uh-oh. Because like your body is just like has to pump more blood and stuff like that, so it just has to work harder all the time. So yeah. Pancorn, dude, what up, dude? How you doing? How's it going for me? Yeah, I'm about to go to a show in a little bit. I'm going to Yucca Tap Room, and what's it called? About an hour. So yeah, I'll be there. So that's what's going on there. Otherwise, I just got back from the gym. So yeah, I'm chilling. How about you? How you doing, Pancorn? How's the new job? Zago says this school can also talk. Yeah, it depends on when you catch me. Once I feel like I have the permission to open up, then I'm just like, I'm rambling. And Pancorn says, I'm doing all right. Work was kind of rough yesterday, but I'm off for a few days at least. Okay, sick. Hell yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear it was rough, but I'm glad you're getting the break. Hopefully it's a good time to recharge and get ready for what's going on next. You know what I mean? And Zaku says, oh, I meant NetNavian, but you too. Okay, my bad. Yeah, like that's the thing is that like, so NetNavi and I are the same. We're like, once we feel like we have the permission to talk, then we'll go for it. But I've noticed with NetNavi, for me, NetNavi, I've always have to like pull it out of them, like lock them in a room, and be like, talk to me. Yeah. and then he'll start talking. Tell me what's really going on. Yesterday was National Prime Rib Day, dude. I'm kind of hungry. Oh man, I'm gonna go to the show, but I forgot I gotta eat food. What am I gonna do? Okay, I'll make the. All right, can someone remind me in 15 minutes to air fry some tater tots? Oh wait, no, but I don't have. Wait, no, I have leftovers. Never mind. We're good. When I stop streaming, I'll just eat food real quick and then head over. We're good. Cause I don't want to, be at the show just hungry. Cause then you're gonna end up like buying food there, and it's like not even good, and it's like $1 billion. And got you. I just put my baked ziti in the oven finally. Oh, dude, that's gonna be so dank. Baked ziti, hell yeah. Yeah, baked ziti, isn't that like that's what's it called? What's ziti again? Isn't that cucumber? Like a cucumber-like thing? But Rosa says, I love ribs. Yeah, same. Honestly, I wish I could eat more barbecue, dude. There was like a hot second where I was like dating someone at the time, and I was like, can we just try every single barbecue place in our area to see which one's the best? So we were just eating like barbecue like every single day. What was funny though is that there was this one barbecue place that it was super cool. Like their whole like branding was like, we love Jesus, and I was like, cool, hell yeah. But because like I like, for example, my favorite mechanic place was also the same way, but they were never like, oh man, like did you go to the church yesterday? You know what I mean? But I went to this barbecue place, and I remember like, oh, what's your name? I was like, Aaron. Like, oh, you have a biblical name. It's the brother of Moses. And she looked at me like, and I was like, yeah. She was like, you must be honored. I was like, yeah, I guess so. It was hella funny. She was like super into it, which I respect. That's super dope. Simply Dale says, ziti might be cucumber. I put peppers and onions in mine. Pretty much spaghetti, but different noodles and a lot of cheese. Oh, yeah. What's funny is I actually made spaghetti last night. But heck yeah, dude. And cheese and spaghetti, dude. I wish I could still do that. My mom used to put cheese in spaghetti. You have to try it sometime. The cherry cola said, that's so awesome. Yeah, it was really nice. I was like, oh. And Zaku says, catch me in the lion's den. What's the lion's den? I'm sorry if I'm dumb. Yeah, I want to look at what does Big Ziti look like? Big ZD. Oh, dude, you made like the lasagna thing, dude. Oh shit. I've never had this, but I know what it is now. I've always wanted this, dude. Oh my god. I'm so jealous. Yeah, I'm about to pull up, dude. Oh, Terry Cole says Bible, I think. Oh, okay. Biblical name reference. Okay, sick. Oh damn, I never heard that one before. That's sick though, Zaku. Hell yeah. And Simply Hideo says, oh, yeah, dude, I'm so jealous. Dude, everybody, Simply Hideo's eating good right now. Simply Hideo's eating good right now, dude. I'm about to pull up. I'm about to pull up on you, dude. I'm about to catch a greyhound. Yeah, I miss lasagna, dude. That's another thing. Just no cheese. Mom used to make lasagna sometimes. I was like, dude, so dank. And Cherry Cola says, even though I'm a lifelong atheist, I love when religious people talk about their beliefs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Honestly, same. Because I love how much it just like how much joy it brings to their life, like how much like I don't know. I just like how it gives people like a direction. Because without it, dude, like the one thing that like low key scared me, but they were spitting, is you know, like if and this isn't like a knock towards like atheism, but they're like if you don't, what's it called? Because of my name, what? The Foo said, I never heard that one before. Foo. Oh, this food. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, because I got mixed up with like Lion's Den, and yeah, I'm sorry. I'm goofing. I'm packing orders. I'm hungry. My bad. Yeah, your name too is biblical. Real name. Oh, Sam, dude, Sam Master. No way, dude. What's up? Good to see you. Yo, how's your game coming along, dude? Isn't it about to launch pretty soon? Mech Tech, dude. Heck yeah. You got lasagna in the fridge. That's what's up. But oh man, what was I gonna say? Oh, Cherry Cola, I guess to finish this real quick. Pretty much someone that was like religious was saying like, if you don't believe in anything, then you'll fall for everything. And I was like, damn. Because like that's what I like hearing, you know, to your point, Cherry Cola, when people like talk about their beliefs, it's like, yo, this is like what I live my life by. And I appreciate hearing about that. Well, that's cool, man. But Celio says, man, I got a whole 4-inch. Gotta be left over for days. Yo, hey, yo. You got a whole 4 inches simply a day. I'm sorry. But no, saying no. I'm sorry, I'm a child. But what's it called? But I also made like 4 days worth of pasta last night, dude. So I got a whole bunch. Like I had to put the pasta in one container, the shredded chicken in another container. Like I had to put everything in separate containers just because I made so much. So I have to like mix it every time. But Rosa says, what about vegan lasagna? Vegan lasagna is pretty dank. I haven't had too much of it though. Cause I don't know, vegan cheese, it does taste good, but I don't like how it's like, it has a really weird mouthfeel. Like it tastes like cheese, but it's like almost like you're eating like ice cream or something. Like a melted ice cream, it's weird. But yeah. But I feel on that. Damn, this food don't even love Jesus. Nah, man. Come on, bro. That's between me and them, bro. Come on. But Samus says, nah, we got fun on Kickstarter. That's what I saw. Dude, congrats on getting fun on Kickstarter. Huge congrats on that, dude. I'm so proud of you, dog. I'm glad to see some people are like talking about the game. Yeah, I don't know. If you're looking for more games, Sam Master is making a game called Mech Tech. Like you're in a mech tech. That's like a cool like MOBA RTS blend. It's super sick. It's super sick. It's a very unique concept. Yeah, dude. How you doing otherwise though? Silvio says, pan, I forgot the fan. I got, dude. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I just thought it was funny. And Zaku says his fool feels in his mouth. Damn. See, Zaku got me too, Simply Dale. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But Sam, that's probably you too, brother. Hey, thank you, Sam, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, who would have thought? All the way from a 3DS form, and now we're here. Heck yeah. But alright, cool. Gotta put this in here. Yeah, if you don't mind me asking too, Sam, how's your brother's music going along? Speaking of being proud of each other. Your brother, dude, I listen to like his music like probably like once a week. Because I have him on like my rock playlist. So I like listen to your brother all the time. My favorite song is I forgot the lyrics. I know the lyrics though. If you put it on, I know the lyrics to it actually, which is kind of like adorable. But it's like Tomorrow's Yesterday or something. What's my favorite song from him? Let me check. Like Tomorrow's Yesterday or something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't play it because of the copyright stuff. But yeah. It's Forget About Today. Yeah, that's your brother's, my favorite, or Forgot About Today is your brother's favorite song that I have. You don't have to, you go for to say. My bad, fumbling my words. But Sam says, otherwise doing good. Life always throwing curveballs, but I'll handle them. Got married. Yeah, dude, got married. Congrats. That's so sick. Still chasing the art dreams. Hopes all's going well. Yeah, dude. Yeah, same here. Just, you know, hey, same here. Chasing the art dreams, dude. But congrats on getting married. That's so sick. And all's going well. Yeah, so I can't complain, dude. I'm not gonna lie. But last 20, dude. Good to see you. How you doing? How you feeling? Guess what, bro? Guess what? You know, I'm guessing. I don't know what to guess. But I'm excited to hear. And Sam says, Forgot About Today. Yeah, Forget About Today. And that's my favorite too. It's Japanese jazz. Oh, I didn't know it was inspired by jazz. That makes sense why I like it. Yeah, because I don't know. I like the rhythms on it, like the little like I don't know how to describe it. Like I feel like there's like whoever was doing the drums, like the sequencing is like very like I don't know. There's a little bit to your point, that makes sense because like the little jazz. I don't know. It's hard to describe rhythm, but yeah. And last 20 says chicken butt. Love Al.
New merch order from Alex.
Hey Alex, if you're watching, let me know and I'll pack it right now. I appreciate it. But that you got me last 20. That's pretty funny. I remember my cousin used to do that to me a lot when I was a kid. That was like a thing they used to always get me with. I had an older cousin named RJ. And he is cracked at cars, dude. He's like, everyone, car people, that's probably where I get my like car stuff from. But I have so they're my cousin on my grandma's side, but he used to live up the street from me. And like, to me, when I was growing up, he was like the coolest guy ever. Because all he would do was like play PlayStation with his friends and work on cars. And I was like, dude, this guy's so sick. You know what I mean? But, yeah, to this day, he's still like, you know what I mean? Like when you grow up, he's still like, to this day, I'm like, man, like I have such a cool cousin, man. Anyways, so yeah, he grew up just always like inside of an engine. And my uncle, Ronnie, like he's the type of dude that's just like, now he's older, he just like sits in his like lazy boy all day and just watches like Mecum auctions and just watches people like auction off like 50s American muscle cars. But, and he's so into cars. My cousin RJ and his dad Ronnie, so my uncle Ronnie, they like bought a house and they bought the lot next to the house and then paved the whole lot so they could park all their cars. Because that's how into cars they are, which is like crazy. But I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot why I brought that up. But yeah, anyways, my cousin RJ, so when I was a kid, be like, guess what, chicken butt. But last 20, guess why? Let's see what last 20 says. Guess why? But anyway, Sam says he's doing okay. Your brother's doing good. I'm glad to hear. He just went to one of his shows on Saturday. Oh, I just went to one of his shows on Saturday. Oh, sick. He got a Band for Life shows now. 6 talented folks. He just played Chicago and Kansas City, dude. Heck yeah, dude. Tell your brother I'm rooting for him because his stuff is super dope. I could totally see him like crushing it, and that's cool. And that's cool. He has a band now. That's so sick. Yeah, because I mean, when you're like doing live instrumentation, like shows can be like really, really profitable. Especially, profitable, but also just like in general. I don't know. I could just like keeping it real, Sam. Like, not to. I hope this isn't rude to say, but like, I could deadass see a bunch of like 6-year-old ladies that like just retired being like, oh, I'm trying to like go out for a night and like dance to something. Like his music is like perfect for that. But it also is. I don't know. It's kind of like timeless in a way. Like I can imagine like older people enjoying it as well as younger, but the older people got the money. So that's why I'm kind of like, hey, I think your brother could, play a couple old folks homes and break it in, dude. He hasn't considered that yet, but yeah. But Sam says also it's so nice to hear he's in your regular playlist. Hey, thank you, dude. Yeah, I mean it's good music, man. You know what I mean? And plus it's the homie's homie. I mean the homie's brother. So I was like, hey, gotta listen to his whole discography. I was like, I got to. Because even like a couple times I remember us talking on 3DS forums like once in a while. GM says, what's good, bro? Good to see you. Hey, thanks for stopping by, dude. Good to see you too. How you doing? How's your Tuesday? And Sam says, haha, yeah. Yeah, because another thing, Sam too, is like low-key, NetNavi, who was playing earlier, it's like my homie. He does like, I think accounts payable for like some old folks home or something. And he says that like all the time they'll have like jazz artists and little artists like that come and like, you know, just entertain the community. So if it's something else, I don't know, I think, you know, I would say look into it, because he's like, yeah, sometimes we be paying him. Sometimes we paying him. You know what I mean? And low-key, like, I don't know. Old people like the, you know what I mean? And it's not that they're going to be like a boring, like, you know, they're going to be more chill. But like, I don't know, they need something to do, you know what I mean? So yeah. But GM says, crazy ass Tuesday, but still good. Another blessed day. I'm glad to hear it, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. Glad to hear it's going good. It's, you know, blessed even besides all the craziness. Oh, did I say, Alex, if you're watching, let me know. I'll pack it right now. I think I did. I did, my bad, Alex. But yeah, I'll pack it right now. So I got 30 minutes where I got to run to the show. Oh no, it's all. No, it'll keep it safe. Okay, we got Jocelyn. Sick. What else are we talking about? So there's one called, like, I guess it's yesterday was National Little Pampered Dog Day. And the only thing that reminds me of, low-key. Oh, what? I sang the same birthday as Joey Sanrio? No way. That's the kangaroo one, right? Oh, no, that's the mouse one. Oh, yo, what? Heck yeah. July 18th, yo, let's go. He's a little blue mouse. That's sick. Joey, that means Joey has... What's also cool is I have the same birthday as Nelson Mandela, dude. I was always like, yo, dude. I ended apartheid, dude. Or... I didn't actually. That's crazy, but yeah. Simply does. We're gonna reheat some food. Thank you, Simply Dale. Actually, so I originally said give me a 30-minute heads up because I was thinking I had to air fry it. But since it's just microwave, I'll probably just do it because like the show doesn't start till 8. There's like some openers. It's only 10 minutes away. I think I might just at what's it called, 7:30, reheat it for 5 minutes, eat it real quick, brush my teeth. Damn, I heard 15. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. It was on me because I was rambling because I thought. I might have said 15 honestly because I'm just talking so fast. But yeah. So me and Joey ended apartheid, Cherry Cola. Single-handedly. Imagine a little blue mouse. Stop being like this. Stop the hate. This little tiny blue mouse. Goodness, Lord. Like, no, he's so cute. We gotta listen to him. Stop the hate. My little cute voice. You know what? Maybe that mouse is onto something. But that's what Sanrio was made for. Honestly, though, yeah, it kind of was. There's little stuff like that kind of like, it's the silliest stuff like that that really does like make an impact on the world. Oh my god. There we go. Like, I think that's like the point of art, right? Is to like do little stuff like that. To be observant. Sam says, gotta hop off. Keep chasing the music dream, man. I'm always excited to hear new tracks. Hey, thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, enjoy the rest of your day. Again, congrats on the marriage. Congrats to your brother for playing all those 6 shows. And yeah, dude, tell your brother keep chasing the music dream too. And I'm so stoked to see Mech Tech make more development progress. I am like so hyped. So yeah, take it easy, dude. Catch you around. All right. Also, what's been cool about Skyr says, "Oh, yo, what up? Thought today was Monday for some reason." Yeah, no worries, Skyr. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no worries. What's it called? Actually, so there was one moment where I was talking about you, Skyr, because someone came in, I think, was asking about how I made Alien Party. If you're still watching, I'm so sorry, but you know, we talk to so many people, but you know who you are. And we were talking about VSTs, and I was like, yeah, if Skyr was here, he would know all the free VSTs to put you onto. You know what I mean? So yeah. But how you doing? How's your Tuesday, Skyr? Or they would know all the VSTs. I don't know if I said he, my bad, but they would know all the what's it called? All the free VSTs to put you onto. It's been all right. Cool, dude. Out here going all right. Enjoying your Tuesday. That's what's up. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What, did I put the sticker? Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, but the National Pampered Dog Day. So one of the random astrology things I had to learn was there's this. I guess it was once upon a time there was this one mega rich lady, and her chart was saying something about her she would have really extremely good health, but she never did. But what happened instead is that she would spend all of her wealth on her pet, because health and pets are in the same place on your chart. And after she passed away, I think she wrote in her will, I want all of my millions of dollars to go to my dog. The dog became an overnight millionaire, and it had she ended up leaving the dog with its own estate to take care of the dog, to feed it caviar every day. It was crazy. And that's what the astrology was trying to talk about, was less about her health and more about the fact that her dog would be the most well-off dog of all time, which is kind of funny because you wouldn't assume that, but yeah. So whenever I think of pampered dogs, I always think of that one story I had to learn in my astrology class. So I'm like, damn, dude. It's like that dog won a Mr. Beast video. Dun, 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 dun. Rosa says, that's cute. If I could do that, I would do that with my future pet. Yeah. No, for real though? Cause yeah, I don't know. Imagine if you outlived your pets, that must be so sad. What the dog doing with all that money? Yeah. So we'll find it. Richest dog, wealthy owner, passed away. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it was a hotel lady. Yeah, so I think it might have happened more than once, actually, funny enough, but I think the person's name was Leona Hemsley, and I guess she was a hotel owner, and she left her Maltese pooch $12 million when she died, and cut out all her relatives and just gave all the money to the dog. So yeah. So yeah. So it was literally a Maltese pooch. It was a little pampered dog. It's scary. She must have issues with the family. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, she must have. I'd be pissed. Imagine imagine, dude, I'd be so mad. I'd be like, Mom, for real? Not me, the dog. You know what I mean? I'm like, what did I do to you, bro? Come on, Mom, that's crazy. Absolutely livid. I know. I'd be like, Mom, no. Rose says, lucky dog. Yeah, oh yeah, the dog is super lucky. Cool, let's go to Jocelyn. Hey. Here we go, cool. Oh, and Cherry Cola says a hydrate sick. Thank you, Cherry Cola. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say, what's also been kind of cool too is hydrate again. I got you. Okay, let me put this on. But Kimberly's been awesome too. The person we hired to help out with Groovy Kaiju. What's been kind of silly though is that like part of it is like I was like, hey, look, because you know all my personal finances are so tied to Groovy Kaiju stuff. I like Deadass was just like, Kimberly, can you help me find cheaper cat food? So she's been doing that lately for me. And Deadass, dude, she cut like my cat litter price in half. I was like, yo. So I order like about like, I calculated, I spend about like $100 a month on my cats, just keeping them, just cat supplies. And she like 150, but she found, and I ordered like maybe like 2 bags of cat litter a month. They're like about like $20 each. So yeah, she like pretty much she found me a cat litter bag that was like $10, but it's like the same quality. It's like I also use pine cat litter because it's like way cheaper. Or what I noticed about like clay cat litter, and it's kind of like, if you're a cat owner, you understand this, but they like the cats will like, they jump in and stuff like that, and like it gets stuck in their paws, so they'll leave like cat litter all around the house. So it's kind of like, if you have people visiting, if they don't have cats, they're like, ugh, you know what I mean? But like if you're a cat owner, then like, it's cats. You know what I mean? This is part of the game, but like if you don't get it, then it's like, But what's also sucks about it is I've noticed that like, just because they track it everywhere, when they walk around the house, they like kind of kick up dust like all over the house. Your house ends up just being like covered in like, super fine cat litter dust. So I switched to pine litter because they're just like little pellets, and they essentially like break down into like sawdust when the cats like pee on it. And so there's not very many brands that do it. And if only some cats will like deal with it, and my cats, thankfully, I like slowly transition them to use pine litter. Anyways, so yeah, so I'm super hyped on that. Cherry Cola says, damn, she's amazing. Yeah, Kimberly's super dope. And she keeps sending me like super sick rock bands to check out. She put me on to, what's this band called? They're called The Right After or something? They're called Far Apart. There's a song called Hazel, Far Apart. Kimberly put me on. I was like, damn. But yeah, but then I'm having her right now because every time I like talk to people, I'm like, how much do you spend on like groceries every month? People are like, oh, you need like $100. I'm like, how the heck are you only spending $100 a month on groceries and staying alive? Like, I spend about like $300-400 a month just to feed myself. So I'm like, am I doing something wrong? So I had also like Kimberly like, remember how we were talking about something today where you're like, I just like reordered on the app. So I just screenshotted everything I bought at Sam's Club. And I was like, Kimberly, find me cheaper of all of this. But so far she's been like, actually, you're kind of shopping smart. So I was like, fuck, dude, I guess that's how much it cost then. I'm not tripping. But it's also just been nice to have like peace of mind of like, okay, I'm not just buying the most expensive food compared to all my friends. My friends are tripping. Or I'm just a bigger dude. Because, sometimes I'll ask my friend, they'll be like, yeah, I'm like 4 feet tall. It's like, I only need to eat like 2 sandwiches and I'm fine. I'm a big dude, so I gotta eat all the food. But somebody does say she's already going above and beyond, gotta keep her around. Yeah, dude. No, she's been super sick. I'm already like, yep, this was the right move. 100%. So it's been super sick. Yeah, I think next time I have her do is probably find cheaper stickers. That's probably the next big thing. And keychains too, because keeping it real, because of all the tariffs and stuff. I found like, I got a recommendation of a keychain maker out here, but they do a funny thing to get around the tariffs. But it was the one I could find when I had to reorder keychains, and I'm like, they're kind of expensive. I was like, damn, what if Kimberly can find it cheaper? So yeah. Not that I'm trying to like cheap out on everything, but just like, like, I don't know. It's like, if I could make the more regular stuff that we get, like the same quality but cheaper, it's more room to make more vinyl and stuff. Make these bigger swings at things. Make t-shirts finally. So I'll have the money for it again. You know what I mean? So yeah. Because these shirts came out, I don't know. These shirts are cool, dude. I want to make more of them. I just literally don't have the money to make, to drop on shirts right now. Except to save it all up for Monster Tape 1. Which, we're almost, dude, it's so close to being done. I'm listening to the album like every day, and it's so good. I'm so hyped on it. But I got you on the Hydrate Cherry Cola. Thank you. But the only thing that's gonna be kind of exciting is like, I know I mentioned once that like the way I make music is I just have like a checklist of like, here's all the things you should do to make the song. You know what I mean? So sometimes I feel like my music can sound like, I don't know, like maybe only I notice it, but yeah. Oh, hydrate again. Wait, wrong drink. Thank you for all the reminders, Jerry Cola. Who was it? Says cheap is good at the moment since everything is going up. I mean, gas is like $4 for me right now. Same, dude. Gas is like I think $3.50 out here in Arizona, and that's at like Sam's Club where it's like, you know, cheaper because you like have a membership. So yeah, everything is going up. Yeah, I'm trying my best to keep everything the way it is. That's another thing too. Even like USPS, because of, you know, to your point of gas prices, they made it so now there's like an 8% charge on all the shipping towards me. Like I didn't raise the prices of shipping for the free CD, but like low key, I'm eating like an 8% increase on cost for any time I can't use media mail. So yeah, so that's like, you know, it's tough times. And somebody else says, yeah, gas is still $4 and it's climbing. I know, right? It's been crazy. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? Yeah, someone else completely did. Oh yeah, I'm having to look at yeah. Oh, who was it? We're reaching California prices at this rate. Hey, so if I may, who is it? Ain't no way, dude. California price, dude. I think they're like $6 in California right now. It's crazy. It's insane, buku bonkers, dude. It's a whole. As someone who lived in California, Southern California, their entire life, dude, ain't the only way you're getting close is if you live in New York City. It's its own fucked up, dude. It is crazy. I'll check my old gas station for you real quick. But to be fair, the old gas station I went to, we used to be like it was an Arco, so it was like purposely like way cheaper. I remember my old house. Not the Betisib. It's Portos. It should have been right here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. So the cheapest gas, like, so this is like, in my opinion, like I used to live in Norwalk in Southern California, so it was right next to the freeway, and it was an Arco, so it's like bottom of the barrel cheapest gas you can get without going to Costco. Right now it's $5.70 for 87, like the lowest tier gas. It's $5.70. So if you were to like literally go to another Arco like down the street, it's about $6, dude. But Cherry Cola says a gas station reach $8. Yeah, in LA, if you're like in like LA proper, yeah, like a Shell would be like $8 easy. Like there's one in Chinatown that I'm sure Zaku's still here. He knows the exact Shell I'm talking about in Chinatown. It's always just like, what the fuck are these prices, dude? And Rosa says the Cali prices are terrible. I'm glad that others have it better. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, after moving to Arizona, I was like, wow, this is, yeah. Yeah, and Zaku lives down the street from that exact Shell. Every time I'd always like walk, you know, whenever me and Zaku would hang out, I'd be like, be in Chinatown, I'd always be like, I cannot believe this is real life. Who it says, well, my feelings are beyond hurt right now. I know. Yeah, California is its own flavor of like, fuck you when it comes to prices. But like, to be fair, in your defense, who is it? It was $4 before the stuff popped off with like, you know, the government and all that in Iran. It was about $4, but even then, it was like $4.50. Like you're still playing catch up. But simply, I can't even complain. I mean, I can, but I gotta reconsider. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I still think it's worth complaining though. I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, just because it's California. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, not to be the reality check, but because it's its own special of like fucked up. But it's bad for everyone right now. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't like, I don't know. Definitely want to put some respect on y'all too, because like, yeah, it's tough for everybody right now. I would still be upset, even if California does technically have it worse. Hey, Nicholas.
New merch order from Nicholas.
Thank you, Nicholas. If you're watching, let me know and I'll pack it. Yeah, I'll pack it right. We probably could in 10 minutes because I gotta, make my food like right now. In fact, I'll probably get to the microwave right now. Get that going. Did I put stickers in here? I think I did. Someone let me know if y'all make a car that runs on water. Technically, I think a Honda did actually. Yeah, they made like a hydrogen car. It's just it didn't really, catch on because like all the hydrogen stations, they're like very few far in between. And there's lots of like little issues with the car. It just wasn't a good car. So yeah, there is a car that runs on water technically, but yeah, it just didn't work out. Yeah, sorry to random car thing I know. Yeah, it's like a Honda hydrogen car. Yeah, it was the hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. The Honda Clarity is what it was called. And it's technically not water, but it was like, it was like H2. There was like, yeah, it was something like that. Or maybe it like outputted water because it would like take the hydrogen and like make it into water or something like that. So yeah. But I remember, yeah, it was like the closest we got to a car that runs on water, literally. But Simply Dale says, I heard that overseas they make an electric car that charges at the same speed as the filling of a car. Yo, that's crazy, yeah. Dude, Chinese cars are so good, dude. If you really look into it, dude, Chinese cars are the shit, dude. But the only reason why we don't have them is because they like, before all the other tariff madness happened, even like, Joe Byron, even he was like, because they're trying to protect Ford and all them. Because they're like, dude, if we allowed Americans to have Chinese cars, it would just destroy every other car company. Because they're good, dude. They're fucking dang, dude. They're terrified, Simply Dale. They know. Roses gotta go now. Take care, everyone. Take care, Roses. Yeah, we're about to stop streaming in like 8 minutes. You're not gonna miss much. But thanks for stopping by, Roses. Always good to see you. See you on Sunday if you're free. Joe Byron. Yeah, it's all good. Honestly, one of my vocal sims, like I'm very, like bring back Sleepy Joe, dude. But not to get political, bring back Sleepy Joe, dog. But my favorite, dude, I have this one meme, I fucking love it. But it was I forgot what Discord server I got this from, but it was like just a video of this like, kind of like, this like MAGA guy, like trying to make fun of Joe Biden, but he's like very like overweight and like, I don't know, it's just funny, but he's just like, the whole video is just him going, Joe Biden, wake up. They put a bunch of videos of Joe Biden and you hear his voice like booming in the background, just like Joe Biden, wake up. He's just like he looks scared all the time. It's a hella funny meme. I'll have to find it. But I don't know. If anyone emails me, I could send you this meme, but it's like one of my favorites. But I think it's a very uniquely, like, I think it's funny. It's not really funny, but to me it's hilarious. Anyways, what are we talking about? Yeah, so Chinese cars, dude. Yeah, bring them over, dude. I need me a Chinese car so bad. Because yeah, they run on electricity. Like to Simply Dale's point, some of them like supercharged, and they have like crazy good suspension, dude. Like they're really good. They're really good. They got like 6 sound systems. I don't know. Like look up like a Chinese car walkthrough video on YouTube, dude. You're gonna be like, what the heck, man? They'll have like Apple CarPlay built in. Like and that's the thing. And I say all this right, dude. And they'll be like $10,000 for a brand new Chinese car. If there were no tariffs, they would be like, dude, for $10K, you could have like the equivalent of like a brand new Honda Civic for half the price, and have it be like an actual SUV. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. One of these days, man. But to have the US government come to my front door and be like, do not let the people know about how good Chinese cars are. They can't know. But somebody else says, I missed the time around the meme. Yeah, those memes were, dude, they were great. It was like, because now it still isn't funny anymore, you know what I mean? Because it's all real life dangerous. You know what I mean? we were able to laugh back then. Now we can't laugh anymore. Shit got too real. But somebody else says, "Oh, dude, that test they did on the suspension against every other brand. It was that moment I wanted. I know, right? Like this one test they did where they get like a Audi something and like a BMW, and they put over like a bunch of speed bumps, and it's just like the whole car, and it's just like, you know, just like tripping, trying to go over the speed bumps. They get the Chinese car and like go like 10 miles per hour faster. It's just like super smooth ride. The wheels are just like, but the car is just like completely steel. Oh my god. I'm like, dude, how did they? Yeah, Super Dale. Yes, that one exactly, dude. I was like, yo, dude. Yeah, because out here in Arizona, we need it, dude. We have like, our freeways are all messed up. There's like so many potholes. I popped my tire on one of the potholes, dude. Dead ass. I was like, bruh. I was like, Phoenix, why, dude? I was so mad I had to buy new tires. Was it 726? All right, cool, y'all. I think we'll call it here. I'm sorry. I want to talk about Chinese cars all day, dude. Honestly, I could talk about how bad I want Chinese cars all day, but I have to go to the show. I gotta watch some rippity rappers wrap it up, spit some bars, dude. I hope he plays my favorite song too. And this is one song where he's like, "Know the shorty, she's a Pisces, pulled up on her," or something. It's like, I don't know. I just remember the end lyrics, but he's like, some little shorty's a Pisces, got the brand new Dinosaur Jr. Nikes. So I was like, dude, this is such a New York rapper thing right now. And I want to be the producer because he's also going to be there because they work with this one particular producer. I just want to be like, bro, beat maker to beat maker, your shit is dope, dude. So yeah, but yeah, yeah, if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna go eat some spaghetti because I gotta go to the show, and yeah, I'll catch y'all around. So we'll stream again on Sunday. We're gonna make a thumbnail. What thumbnail we're gonna do? Let's see. I don't know. We'll get a little homie right here. I'll wear his glasses. That'll be a good one. Yeah, we'll stream again on Sunday. You know, same old, same old. So yeah, we'll stream again on Sunday, and yeah, I'll see y'all then. I'll let you know how the show goes then. And yeah, all in all, like, appreciate y'all stopping by. Appreciate, Subudeo. Appreciate you, Zaku. Appreciate you, Roses. Roses already left. All right, thanks for hanging out. Who is it? Thanks for hanging out, Skyer. Thanks for hanging out, Cherry Cola. Thanks for hanging out. Sam already left. GM. Yeah, a lot of people are chilling out. Yeah, because it's getting late. It's a Tuesday. But yeah, see you in the next one, y'all. Take it easy. Catch you around. All right, peace. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, Cherry Cola. Bye, who is it? Bye, Skyer. Bye, Zaku.